Oh my goodness. Hello, David. Hopefully the music isn't too high. I'll lower it a little bit if it is. It's 7:51 a.m. here. Oh my gosh. It's like 10:51 p.m. here for me. It is a Saturday night, right? It's Saturday? My brain. Is my brain working? Here it's Sunday morning. Oh, that's pretty cool. Okay, I think I've got everything set up, so we're going to transition into the next scene, which will be this one? Yes, this one. So let's... We are here, welcome! Ooh, this audio might be a bit loud. It's like, they're good? It's hard to monitor and make sure that the music isn't too loud, but it's also not too low. Hey, David! I was gonna say, David, did we ever... I gotta check something real quick. Oop. Yes. Oh, whoa. Wah! I don't want to accidentally lose my information, so... Can I... I'm gonna do something real quick. Mute that tab. Bring this down. Let's do... Okay, I'll click on that. Don't mind me as I troubleshoot some stuff. Making sure everything's good here. I need to fix my
Mother,
bookcase.
careful with that boiling water.
Oh boy. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that boiling. If you guys don't know, I posted in the Discord, we can't play any, like, games today because your girl burned her hand with a cup. Basically, I use, like, mason jars to make my tea in because I like that they have lids. But the thing with mason jars is, like, they don't, like, hold heat very well, like a mug or a coffee cup or like a tumbler would, where the heat's on the inside and on the outside it's safe. I want to be mom's boy. You can be my boy too, David. Do not worry. You guys are all my boys. I think with our nickname for our chat is Boys, but your full name is Jelly Boys. So but oh, I wanted to do something real quick. While I remember, can I? Guess who's back? Oh, look, Necrotia, welcome back. Okay, I want to make sure I have the right one here. So let me know if you get the notification or something. Okay, I think I did it properly. If I click on David, will it show him? Okay. So Oh, hey, Blue Fire, welcome! Welcome, welcome. Do I hear Brogan accent? You said that? Well, yeah, I always do. Whenever I say Necrotia, I like to say it like that. Necrotia. Did I do the right one? I'm like trying to, okay, I need to do something real quick. David, did I spell it right? Okay. It should give you, I'm trying to VIP David because he's always so nice. They're always so nice. And, yeah. I'm hoping I was able to do it. I hope that worked. Oh, hydrate. Yes, I will. Thank you. I forgot to set the haunted house music to loop. Okay, we're looping. Okay, anyways, everyone, welcome to tonight's stream. I am Celeste. You can call me Celestially Pink, Celeste, Pink, Celty. I go by many names here. And tonight is Spooky Story Saturday, which is our weekly series where we dive deep into spooky topics and spooky stories all around. Our past couple of ones have been La Llorona, the game Yearwalk, tied in with the actual Swedish, like, occult sort of tradition, magical divination thing called Ottersong? And then last week we did creepypastas, specifically the Holder series. And this week we're gonna talk about Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark, which is a famous kids storybook. They are horror-themed kids stories. They're fairly recognizable for like the really intense imagery in them. But they're geared towards a reading level of, I think, 3rd grade? So fairly young kids read these. I remember reading this first time, like, I probably was in 3rd grade, honestly. I feel like a lot of people who became fans of the horror genre, or like scary stories or scary games in general, all sort of had the same experience getting into the genre, where we were very curious about it as kids. Maybe you were like me, where you grew up in, like, not a super religious household, but enough so to where your parents are like, okay, we're not going to show the kids scary things. At least not, like, intentionally, you know? For me, it was, my parents didn't really enjoy the horror genre in general, and then my grandma was very religious, so that kind of kept me hidden away. I could watch scary movies, but it couldn't be anything related to, like, ghosts or demons, which gets rid of, like, a lot of the genre. Basically, the paranormal. Oh, welcome! Welcome, Mr. Clownsane. Welcome, Marvin. But yeah, so how I got into sort of horror was, and watch, you can always watch ghost stories. No! Oh my goodness. How I got into it was perusing my elementary school library, and there was the entire series for Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. And I remember checking out each one after the other as soon as I had finished them. And I thought they were so cool, and I thought the pictures and the illustrations were so scary and so just intense. But yeah, we're gonna talk about a few. I was reading some articles on the author who unfortunately passed away in, I want to say, the 1990s. So, quite a while ago. For some reason, I thought he was still around today. Let's see. Yes, we'll click on this one. This will be our first introduction. I know it's spooky, it's scary. I don't think we'd get TOS for this, right? This is relatively... I mean, it's from a kid's book. So this is the folklorist behind scary stories to tell in the dark. The article basically goes through... This article came out around the time where they published... Well, not published. When they came out with the movie, Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark, which... gosh, when was that actually? Was it last year? Year before? No, not last year. It was like before COVID. Like maybe 2019, 2018. I want to say it was around the same time It Chapter 2 came out. That's how my brain sees it anyways. But yeah, they talk about the, Alvin Schwartz is his name, who is the author of Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. And like it says, he had been collecting... Oh, how's my hand? It's okay. It hurts a lot, but I'll be fine, just as long as I don't use it. So I'm doing everything one-handed today. Mommy Celeste tries to scare her boys. Yes, definitely. Well, last time when we were doing the creepypastas, I got too spooked, so we had to play some Pokemon to, like, calm me down. But yeah. Alvin Schwartz began collecting folklore in the early 1970s. He was born in, I want to say, 1927. So I guess it makes sense that he passed away in, like, 1990. He was alive for a very long time. But yeah, the way he writes Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark, it seems like it's actual folklore with a twist aimed towards kids, or like I said earlier, like third grade reading level, which I know a lot of people wanted to get rid of these books from elementary school libraries because they saw them as very harrowing and very what is the word I'm looking for? Not traumatic, but it seemed to be very intense for kids of that age. Oh, you mentioned one in Discord too? Ooh, I'll look into it after. But yeah, I really liked how he geared the stories, because they're also, when I was reading about him earlier, he likes, like it says in this article, he likes to read them out loud to himself in a bathroom because of the acoustics, to make sure everything sounds perfect. Because the cool thing about, like, a lot of old-timey scary stories is that they're usually done through word of mouth. So it's usually someone telling the scary story is how it gets passed down. So of course when he was writing the books, he's like, well, I want to write these scary stories in a way where people can just read them out loud and it sounds like one of those stories that you pass down at, like, around the campfire trying to spook everyone. Let's see, what else? Yeah, he thinks of his stories as oral folktales. If you can see the art, it's intense. For a kid's book, really spooky. I'm imagining Mom being speaking to herself. Oh my goodness, me telling scary stories from the bathroom. POV. Celeste is trying to tell you scary stories through the bathroom door. Oh my goodness. Okay, so why are these stories so uniquely terrifying? Why have kids devoured them throughout the decades? Schwartz claims to just follow his gut when it comes to figuring out what kids like. He acknowledges that stories once written for adults, like the chilling tales and scary stories, now work for children since kids have gotten so sophisticated. 2. Have you guys noticed a lot of kids' media back in the day kind of didn't... Well, I guess media nowadays, too. You get those really nice kid shows that actually understand that kids are basically people, too, and they understand, like, nuances sometimes. So you get those kid shows with deeper meanings and that delve into deeper emotional situations. Ones that I can think of off the top of my head are like Adventure Time, Steven Universe, like Hilda, it seems like, deals with that. very well so far, even just the 2 episodes we've seen. Okay, let's continue going down. Oh, there are some spooky episodes in Hilda. I can imagine. Just because of the subject matter of like folklore and stuff, I can imagine that we would get into some spooky territory. Which Ghost Sweet talking about? Oh, we're just talking about scary stories to tell in the dark in general. Just because it's a cool, it's a cool little glimpse into horror for kids. I feel like a lot of people who love horror themes jump into got into horror things with scary stories to tell in the dark. I remember as a kid we had Charter, and Charter came with Charter on Demand. And if I was home alone or if I was alone in my bedroom, I would watch Goosebumps because I kind of had a feeling my parents wouldn't let me watch Goosebumps because it's like scary stuff too. So I would watch the Goosebumps TV show and I freaking loved it. What else? I got some other little tabs for us. We have all 82 scary stories to tell in the dark rank. I think we'll open this one up, and then go to the scary story because I'm kind of curious what they rank. Did you know Scooby-Doo website potentially scarred thousands of children? What? How? Goosebumps was scary light. I mean, yeah. I loved it as a kid, though. I was like, ooh, spooky. There's... I'll get the clip. Oh my gosh, I'm curious. Yes, drop it in chat. I want to see. Goosebumps is another good franchise of kids' books that I feel helped people get into the horror genre. I want to make a couple of video games in the future. I'm still like working on coding and everything. And like what exact, oh gosh. I'm scared. I'm gonna pause it for right now and we'll come back to it. But Goosebumps, I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh, I want to make horror games and stuff, and I feel like a lot of my love of the horror genre is based in my love when I was a kid in like stuff like Goosebumps, Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. I think it was called the Midnight Society, or no, gosh, what was it? It was another TV show, and it was live action with kids around a campfire, and they would tell scary stories. Oh no! Are You Afraid of the Dark? That's what it is. Yes, that's another one. Okay. I was like trying to remember. I was like, it was the kids had a group called the Midnight Society, and the only way you could get into it was to tell a scary story. So scary that it spooked everyone. But yeah, that one, Are You Afraid of the Dark? Had a lot of like intense episodes, I remember. There's one, oh, wait, was it Goosebumps or was it Are You Afraid of the Dark? There's one with a taxi cab that was like haunted. That one was spooky. Yeah, let's look at our little wiki of scary stories to tell in the dark. The art and the imagery in these books is truly terrifying. Like, the chills you get, especially when you're reading a story that's related to the picture, because you're just imagining that thing coming to life, and it's like, woo, chills. That was like the first episode of Are You Afraid of the Dark? Oh, it was? Oh my goodness. Yeah, I was gonna say, I remember that one so vividly because it freaked me out so much as a kid. It was published in 1981. Wow, that was a while ago. I don't know why I always thought it was more recent. Yeah. The Big Toe. Oh my gosh, I remember that one. Ah, this chapter's filled with jump stories you can use to make your friends jump with fright. I love that they sectioned it off. This one's He Heard Footsteps Coming Up the Cellar Stairs. These are ghost stories in this chapter. One comes back as a real person. Another takes revenge on her murderer, and there are other strange happenings. Very dark themes for third graders, but I feel like, well, I don't know actually. What age is responsible to introduce kids to scary stories? That's like a whole debate on its own. I know a lot of people, like I said earlier, tried to get rid of these books from elementary school libraries. I remember in high school, they wanted to get rid of like the entire Stephen King collection of books, which I was like, bro, these have been out for a long time and you want to get rid of them now? Why? And then we have They Eat Your Eyes, They Eat Your Nose. These are scary stories about all kinds of things. The ones told in here are about a grave, a witch, a man who liked to swim, a hunting trip, and a market basket. There are also one about worms eating a corpse, your corpse. Ooh, that one's spooky. Depends on how mentally mature the kid is, in my opinion. Kids are just as diverse as adults are. Exactly, that's the thing. I remember, like, as a kid getting into, like, creepypastas and all of that. Gosh. And it's strange. As someone who worked in childcare for such a long time, since I got out of high school, I started working in childcare and like for school districts and stuff as like a teacher aide. And then one time they made me freaking be a substitute for a week, and they didn't tell me I was gonna be a sub. I don't think I'm. At the time, I was still going to college. Like, I was not legally allowed to substitute a math class, but they made me do it. They said, oh, can you sub in for this other teacher aide? And I said, sure. And then I got there and they're like, oh, no, actually, it's not another teacher aide. It's a teacher. So your girl had to teach a whole class of 5th graders. Like, what was it? I want to say it was just basic maps. Just watched the Scooby-Doo clip. What? Was it spooky? Okay, don't tell me. I want to get spooked. Okay, so this one says, other dangers. Most of the scary stories in this book have been passed down over the years, but the ones in this chapter have been told only in recent times. They are stories that young people often tell about dangers we face in our lives today. So the hook, the white gown, high beams, the babysitter. The hook, I feel this might be, this might be the one with the hook in the car, right? That's the only one I can think of a scary story. Isn't it interesting how many like scary stories we hear in our lifetime? Like I guess they call them urban legends, like the hook in the door, or the crying baby outside in your front yard, or like the stowaway passenger at the gas station. Like, oh my goodness, so many like urban legends that you get passed down, and I don't even remember where I've heard them from, or who told them to me, or how I came to read them. It's very interesting. It says, but longer. This chapter has the same title as the first chapter, but the stories in the first chapter are not meant to scare you. The ones in this chapter are meant to make you laugh. The Viper, the Attic, the Slithery D, Aaron Kelly's Bones. Wait till Martin comes, the Ghost of the Bloody Fingers. I like the idea that he adds in some truly spooky stories, but then also adds in stuff that is more lighthearted, but with the theme of supernatural stuff. So, as to show that not all scary things are truly scary. Kind of like Halloween. Halloween is supposed to be spooky to people, but Halloween is a weirdly wholesome holiday. It's hard to explain. Like, you get your spooks, but you also get like your really cute stuff and like wholesome things. I'm gonna try to sleep for a little while, Mommy. Still freaking early here. Yes, go sleep, David. Sleep. Okay, so it did VIP you. I just wanted to make sure, because I was like, I hope I did it right. Okay. And these are some of the illustrations. They're very, very... I'm wondering what they use to draw them. But you didn't answer Celeste's question. Did I ask a question? What did I do? I totally forgot. Oh, you're welcome. I just want to make sure you have it. Now you have access to video commands, I think. You should. Yeah. Oh, if the Scooby-Doo clip was scary. Oh, but I said after them not to tell me because it's gonna be a surprise. Yeah, look at some of these images. The Thing, the girl who stood on a grave. Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah, that one's the haunted house. Some of these, I don't even want to say drawings. They look like they're paintings with like black watercolor almost. I want to know what they use to make this, you know? It looks like it would be watercolor, but it's in black, whites, and grays. Very interesting. I would like to do my own iteration of a scary stories to tell in the dark painting. Yeah, let's check out The Hook. This is one of the stories. Donald and Sarah went to the movies, then they went for a ride in Donald's car. They parked up on a hill at the edge of town. From there, they could see lights up and down the valley. Donald turned on the radio and found some music, but an announcer broke in with a news bulletin. Oh, okay, so it is the story. A murderer has escaped from the state prison. He is armed with a knife and is headed south on foot. His left hand is missing, and in its place he wore a hook. Let's roll up the windows and lock the doors, said Sarah. That's a good idea, said Donald. That prison isn't too far away, said Sarah. Maybe we really should go home, but it's only 10 o'clock, said Donald. I don't care what time it is, she said. I want to go home. Look, Sarah, said Donald. He's not going to climb all the way up here. Why would he do that? Even if he did, all the doors are locked. How could he get in? Donald, he could take that hook and break through a window and open the door, she said. I'm scared and I want to go home. Donald was annoyed. Girls always are afraid of something, he said. As he started the car, Sarah thought she heard someone or something scratching at her door. Do you hear that? She asked as they roared away. Sounded like someone trying to get in. Oh, sure, said Donald. Soon they got to her house. Would you like to come in and have some cocoa? She asked. No, he said. I've got to go home. He went around to the other side of the car to let her out. Hanging on the door handle was a hook. Ooh. Oh, whoa, I didn't hear the... Oh, no! The video commands aren't working, are they? I didn't hear it at all. I still gotta fix that. I'll do some trial and error a little later to see how I can fix it. But yeah, so it is. This is the Hook story. This I heard as an urban legend. Like, I don't know who told me, but someone told me this story. And I think it was at a sleepover. And it was really spooky. In the sleepover, though, it's the... Not in the sleepover. The person who told the story at the sleepover worded it differently. So I'm wondering if this was an urban legend, but they just geared it more towards kids. Because in the one that I heard, the boyfriend goes out to check what the noise was behind the car. He doesn't come back, so the girlfriend comes out and sees that he's passed away because he's gotten murdered by the man with the hook. Ah, now I hear it. Oh, you forgot the one in Chosen One. Could you guys hear that or no? Was it off? It doesn't show up on any of my sounds. Oh, you don't hear anything? Oh, man. So I need to fix that. I don't know what... I don't know what that would be exactly. Oh, video play. Okay, try it now. Let me see.
You were the chosen one.
Did you hear it? Do I have to put it? Maybe I'll put it up all the way. You heard it? Okay. Ooh, video play is working now. That's weird. Okay, so let me see if I can fix my... Because my other stuff's not working either. My other extensions. Oh, wrong one. Sound alerts. Control audio. Via OBS. Alert box. Control audio via OBS. Okay, so I think everything else is good now. I just had to mess around with some settings. Yay! We finally got it back! After how long? Okay, so let's continue. We read one story. Let's exit out of here. Is there anything else you want to click on? No. Let's check out this. I'm curious what this is. We'll pause the spooky music. I'm kind of scared. Is this on the right one? Yeah, okay. Just want to make sure. You're playing WoW? Okay, so let's try it now. Oh, is it not? Oh, it's muted for some reason. Unmute tab.
Warner Brothers were getting ready to release Scooby-Doo 2 into the cinemas, and to coincide with its release they launched a website, scooby-doo2movie.com, a site that came with all sorts of interactive features for fans to check out. And one of those features was a game called Escape from the Coulsonian, a point-and-click adventure where players had to help Scooby solve a whole bunch of puzzles across 3 separate levels. And it was on level 2 where you had to solve 5 individual puzzles in order to make the sarcophagus lower into the ground so you could move on to the final part.
I don't trust. Necropia, I'm like missing a hand at the moment.
That was resting up against one of the walls and use it upon the sarcophagus, then you'd be greeted with this Easter egg.
I'm scared. Please have it. Something coming. I can't read it. Oh! Oh, I hate that face. Ew.
Yeah,
have I played Pajama Sam games? I love the Pajama Sam games.
Quite hard to read for
I actually have
they would have to look quite hard at
Pajama
the screen
Sam.
and quite close, only to be jump scared by this disturbing thing.
That's
and
messed
as you can
up.
Imagine,
That's
this would
mean.
definitely have scared a few kids.
They purposely made it.
They
purposely made it really hard to read, so you have to get really close. Oh yeah, but I love the Pajama Sam games. I have No Need to Hide When It's Dark Outside, and I have what is the other one? It's one that's food. You are what you eat from your head to your feet. That's what it is. I also have Putt Putt Saves the Zoo. Those were ones that I played a lot as a kid, so watch Vegeta playing those games. Oh, that's cool. You know what? If I can, maybe we'll boot up some Pajama Sam tonight. I can play Pajama Sam. It's just a point and click game. We can speed run Pajama Sam. I wonder if people actually do that. Probably. Watch Vegeta play Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. Oh my goodness. I'm curious what other... This is super secret Easter eggs in video games. Oh, okay. I was hoping it was more spooky Easter eggs, but it's all good. It's all good. Okay, so that concludes Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. And our Spooky Story Saturday. So now we are going to move on to Hilda. Let me, gosh. Give me a second to put away my spooky desktop. And y'all, if you haven't noticed, this is the spooky PT hallway behind me. I also need to go over here. We're trying to make ourselves more spooky themed. Here you are for later. What is it? I am curious.
Warning, the following video contains some...
Ooh, okay. We'll watch this right after Hilda. Let me open up Netflix, actually. And this... Ooh. Guy has the power tonight.
Over the years, developers...
She's given us the spookies tonight. So let's pop on some Hilda. Oh, and actually, let me get my little timer out too, so I can set it up. Boy, did you get smaller? I feel like you shrunk. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. I bookmarked it because it popped on Netflix recently. Oh, Hilda, here we go. Okay, let me pause it so I can get my timer out. My timer.
I'm on keto.
You're on keto? Oh my gosh. Me too, boy! I have to do it for my liver though. 'Cause my liver is dumb. And it doesn't work like a normal person's. Okay, and we're episode 1. We'll do season 1, episode 1. Because there's multiple seasons and I want to make sure that we got the right ones. Let me reset. Oh, go up. There we go. It's so cute. I love the like bubblegum pop-ishness of the opening. The bird parade is this episode. They're moving into a town, right? Because their house broke. Oh, they're going camping first? Well, not camping. They're living in a tent. Never this one, bro. No, man, I don't skip intros. Oh.
Something's out there. Something.
She's so serious. Something's out there.
And I suspect it needs to eat us.
Oh no! Oh, oh, it's a pillow fort.
Camping with Trig and Alpha?
Alpha, the elf, he's here?
Yes. He's here to file reports about the city back to the other elves. They don't really care about Trollberg, but they love receiving reports.
They do.
That's funny.
What do you say we go out for a walk and see the city a bit?
But the
She
city
wants
is
her to
so
make
cold and
friends.
dull. There's nothing to do out there.
Hilda,
Aw.
I insist. You haven't been out of the house in days.
Me.
Fine.
Me and my mom trying to get me out of the
She'll
house. Sorry,
see you
Mom.
later, Alpha.
Mum, he's over there. You really need to sign the paperwork.
Oh my goodness.
Don't be so
Oh.
dramatic. The truth is, there's lots to do in Trollberg. In fact, there's a big parade this evening with floats and decorations and lights and loud music. People in weird costumes.
I suppose that sounds cool. I've never seen a proper
Me,
parade.
I suppose that
Why
sounds
don't we
cool.
go down and watch it together? You might find the city more fun than you think.
It still can't match the wilderness for interesting creatures.
Oh no?
I mean,
I
true,
see
yeah.
a few interesting creatures right over there.
Where?
I like her little outfit too. It's very cute.
Oh.
Why not go make some new friends?
Let me know if volume's okay for y'all.
Did you see that?
Whoa, what
I
was
swear I
that?
just saw some lightning. But the sky's so clear.
Don't change the subject. You're always saying how you can make friends with elves, trolls, and giants.
Aren't they like
Compared to
in...
that, talking to some kids should be easy.
Are they in like a... it's like protected by walls, right?
Hello, I'm Hilda. I just moved here. Want to be friends? Hi, Hilda. Nice to meet you. Welcome to Trollberg.
Oh, at least they're nice. I think.
Well, come on.
Okay, yeah, they are. They are nice. Yes. They good. Attack on Titan style. What? They're just ding-dong ditching? That's not fun. Why do they make her do it?
Psst, come on.
Hello, dear. What
Oh
can
no,
I
what's
do
she gonna
for you?
say? Dude, my freaking... One of my friends did that. We were going trick-or-treating, and my friend freaking knocked on a door and pretended to be a lost kid. This is when we were in like middle school, and I was so freaking mad. Oh my gosh, it made me so angry. Cause she started fake crying in front of the lady who opened the door. And the lady who opened the door just started panicking. She's like, oh my gosh, a lost kid. Oh gosh, never do that. If you ding dong ditch and they catch you, just own it.
No, use your feet.
What? Never mind. She needs to find some friends who like common interests with her.
So, anyone going to the big parade tonight? Parades are for little kids and goody-goody Spare Scouts. Nice.
Oh my
Check out this
gosh,
rock.
why are they so mean?
I love rocks. Here's an even better one. Look.
Oh, cool.
If your hand
Can I
feels
see?
good enough later and Necrovia gets Stardew on Switch, we should start a community farm.
That would be awesome. I want a community farm. Whoa. Why are they throwing stuff at the bird? Oh my gosh. Oh, ouch.
Yes, I win. What's the matter with you? Oh,
That's a jerk-facey thing to
whoa,
do.
It's just a bird. Are you okay?
I'm fine. I think.
Oh
Did
my
that bird
gosh.
just talk? No. Leave him alone. Did anyone else hear that? No. Let me see him. No.
No!
Come on.
Leave him alone.
Get away.
He's a special bird and y'all heard him.
Wait to scare off the new kid. It talked. Seriously. Did you really not hear that?
I hope there's a redemption arc for them, because gosh dang.
Okay, we're here. You did talk, right?
I did? When?
This bird.
Ooh, how did it go?
Mom, I
It
brought
was
a
so
bird
nice to see
home
you
because
making
the
friends with some
neighborhood
actual kids
kids
for a
freaking
change,
threw
instead of
rocks
some
at them.
odd creature.
Yeah. It was cool.
Oh no.
Clown Satan is really good at Stardew Valley fishing.
Sign
Hey!
here, and here. Sorry for the hassle. But now you'll be able to see Alpha.
Hello.
And this
Hello.
is my dear fox, Twig.
Aw.
The raven here was attacked by some awful children.
I take back what I said, he doesn't like Stardew anymore.
This will make
What?
quite a report for the elves.
No!
So, what's your name?
I'm not sure.
Did you get
And
turned
how do
into
you
a
spend your
raven?
time here in the city?
I don't know.
Yeah. I hate to say this, but he's not a great interview.
Oh no, I've lost my memory. This is bad. I think I'm important.
Who doesn't?
Oh my
I
gosh.
have to be somewhere. There's something I need to do, but I can't even remember who I is.
No, somebody help him!
Now I've forgotten grammar, and I love grammar.
You love grammar.
Maybe?
Okay, maybe we can
Oh
figure
no,
this
somebody
out.
help him.
What can you remember? Think hard.
Hilda, we need to save this poor raven. Oh my gosh, his face.
I see a statue of a bald-bearded man
It's
with
like,
cape.
okay.
How oddly specific. That should help us find it. Anything else?
I thought I was bigger.
I've made that mistake many times.
We've got to find that statue and see if
Alpha.
it jogs any memories. In the meantime, don't talk to anyone but me and Alpha. You never know if it could be someone unsavory like those awful kids. But we're your friends here. We'll stick by you.
Aww.
Who's that?
Shh. Hilda, it's time for the parade.
Be right there.
Oh my gosh.
I'm sorry.
She's gonna get in
I'll let you first thing
trouble.
tomorrow, I promise.
Oh, I forgot my wallet.
Oh, I love
Wait
the
right here.
zoomed
I'll
out
be back in a
sketches
moment.
of them. They look so cute. Oh my gosh, the mom's being sneaky.
What on earth? Come here. Come on. Mom! Wait! Come back! Sorry, but our home is no place for strange birds. Now shoot! Don't worry, I'm here to...
Oh no, they're both locked outside. What are they gonna do?
Got my wallet. Let's go.
Why did the mom
Maybe I
do
should
that?
go out more. I was thinking tomorrow I could go out and explore the city on my own. Wow!
It might be better if I showed you around a bit more first.
Yeah, oh my gosh, don't get hit by a car, Hilda.
Great. Great. We're stuck out here.
Why do moms do anything?
Maybe we can turn it to our advantage. Why not find the statue ourselves? We can fly around and look for it right now.
You're right. Have fun, little fella. Let's do it.
Woo! Oh no.
Oh boy. I've forgotten how to fly.
Oh my gosh, she's like regressing.
How to fly. The horror. The humiliation. I'm finished. Done for. We better just go back to the virus.
I like the way you react.
How?
I'll fly us up to... Oh.
We'll just have to search for the statue on foot.
I'm a bird. I don't walk. If I did, I probably wouldn't have these little sticks for legs.
I walk and I've got
Oh
little
my
sticks for
goodness.
legs.
Fair point. Let's go.
Yay! They're gonna go find. Well, the statue? Why is everyone dressed as birds?
The famous Trollberg Bird Parade. It's just
Ah, I guess that makes sense.
Oh,
The
it's
bird
Sparrow
parade.
Scout float. Let's go and meet them. I was a Sparrow Scout myself.
Oh. Wow!
Mum, what's that bird statue about?
Oh, is
That's
he the
Great
important?
Raven. This whole festival is in his honor.
Oh my gosh, so
With
he's
lots
the
of
Great
visitors
Raven.
Flying over the parade every year.
And, what if he doesn't show up?
Well, it's been a long time since that ever happened. But when it did, the city had a very bad year.
Ah!
Oh, there was a drought.
Oh no, those
harvest
stupid
ruined, that sort of
kids!
thing.
They
And
done
what do you think?
goofed!
Famine and plague.
Okay.
Dude,
Greetings,
spoiler.
fellow scouts. How do you do? This is my daughter, Hilda. Excuse me.
Oh no, 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 no. Bruh, chill with the Sparrow Scouts, they seem nice.
Mum, I think the Great Raven might be at our house. And he's lost his memory. We've got to tell him who he is.
It was not the Great Raven. You just found a raven.
You knew I found a raven?
Yes.
Oh
I put him
no.
out.
No!
Did what?
I had to. You can't leave random birds in the house.
Ah!
It's not random. He talks.
Well, he didn't say anything to me.
Oh, no.
No! Panic, 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 panic. Ah! What do we do? What do we do? How do we fix this? How do we fix this? Oh lordy, oh
But I
geez.
know what he's looking for. The one thing he
Oh my
remembers is a
goodness.
statue of a bold, bearded man with...
With a cape.
You know it?
It's locally famous. Let's go.
Okay, okay. They're gonna find him. They're gonna find him.
Bald man with a cape, or was it a tall man with a cape? No, it was bald.
Oh my goodness. A kitty. Two kitties.
Look at those majestic creatures. They're like giant mittens.
They're called cats. They appear adorable, but they're quite sinister and love to
It's a
prey
raven.
upon birds.
Hello, welcome.
Hey, I remember cats.
He remembers cats, but he doesn't remember
no.
himself.
find your way around here. Every street looks exactly alike.
You know, some people think that about rocks.
That's crazy. Every rock is different.
Well, the city is like that too. Take those houses, for example. Look at the doors. That one's a nice deep red. And that one's white with windows on it and a knocker.
And that one's rustic with a wood finish, which I quite like. I see what you mean.
Oh,
Similar,
that's
but they've
cute.
all got their own personality. And that's just the start. There's different chimneys and lampposts and different cars and plants breaking out of the pavement.
You see?
Aw.
You're getting it already.
How
Don't
cute.
get me wrong, Trollberg's still less interesting than a rock. But it's close.
Aw, she's
We're
learning.
almost at the statue. Come on.
Okay, hopefully the freaking don't get eaten by cats. Ah, somebody help him! Somebody help him!
Pardon me.
Okay, at least he's safe.
Yeah, but now we're totally lost. We'll
Oh
never
no!
find that statue.
No,
It's
no,
behind him!
Don't lose heart.
Oh, where's your friend? The girl. We need help. Helga! Helga!
It's Hilda, actually.
Helga.
Sorry, I'm bad with names, I think. Actually, I have no idea whether I'm bad with names.
Somebody help him!
Zelda!
So you
This
can
is Zelda.
What? No, I can't. Oh,
I'll show
Leave the
everyone I'm not
raven!
crazy.
No! Leave him alone.
He's not here. He must not have been able to find it.
Oh, jeez. We're running out of time. We're running out of time. Those stupid kids. They ruined it for Trollberg. They're gonna get a bad freaking year. There's gonna be a mega drought. There's gonna be lightning strikes. It's gonna be the end of the world. This is bad. This is
See,
bad.
if we want to figure out where a bird would go,
Oh, we have to go up and
we
perch
should
like a
look at
bird.
the city the way a bird does.
Good thinking.
Wow. Aw, Hilda's got a little eye
Up here, the
shiny.
city is, well, kind of beautiful.
Aw.
Yes, it is. I know you miss the wilderness, Hilda, but I promise, Trollberg is a pretty cool place to grow up too. I
Aw.
liked it anyway.
I'm sure it'll be great.
Her mom is so
Sorry for being a
nice.
bit of a brat.
And I'm sorry I put the raven out.
It's okay. I should have told you about it, but I know you don't like me making friends with creatures.
Hilda, I love that you can make friends with all manner of things. I just think you ought to be open to befriending humans as well.
I am.
True,
But those
true.
kids just weren't a good fit. They threw
Exactly.
rocks at birds, Mum.
Yeah.
In that case, I'm proud of you for not making friends.
Aw. How sweet.
I'm telling you, I'm not crazy. This bird talks. Go on, show
Bruh.
me.
I'm gonna fight this man. Leave the bird. Oh my gosh, these kids. Ah, I don't like any of these kids. Give me back Hilda.
Get back here! Get off!
Oh my god, he just friggin' fighting him. Oh my goodness. Dang. Ooh.
Never
Oh my
mind.
God.
You're all terrible.
Whoa.
You made me look like an idiot back there.
You threw a rock at him.
Hey,
I think
it's
that's
clever.
called for.
And he's got the raven with him. No, I can't lose them now. Phew.
Oh, coin.
There they are. He's the one who hit the raven with the rock. He can't be trusted.
He's headed for the Bronsted Lane footbridge. I know a shortcut.
He better not. Wait a second. Wait. Hold up just 1 second. He better not do what I think he's gonna do. He better not toss the freaking bird into the freaking lake over the bridge, or else I'm gonna be so mad at him.
But a Sparrow Scout is prepared for anything. Flashlight, water, matches, camping knife, and rations for 3 days.
Can I share your rations?
Yeah, me.
I'm afraid it's every woman for herself in these dark times.
True. Come on. Only important characters have actual eyes.
This way.
Oh my gosh, the mom climbing fences. Yo, wild. Oh. Oh my gosh.
Why did you embarrass me like that? Why do you hate me?
This is pitiful. Just talk to him.
Who said that?
No! No! Oh no, no, no. Help him, help him. Something bad's happening. He's gonna drown. Oh no.
You're the Great Raven!
Hilda! Why would you jump into the ocean? Well, not ocean, the river. I don't even know what it is at this point, but still, why would you jump in? That's dangerous, my girl. Mom's about to jump in me. Whoa! Dang. Whoa. Didn't we learn about the Great Raven in, when we played Year Walk? I gotta double check and see. Oh my gosh. Bruh, the Great Raven just stole her kid.
I told you I was bigger. I only take that little form when I'm being discreet.
I knew it!
Makes sense,
You're
makes
the
sense.
Great Raven!
Well, not exactly.
What?
It was all a big misunderstanding, actually.
What do you
A
mean?
long time ago, I was passing over the city when I landed on the statue over there.
Ah.
The people thought I
Oh.
was the Raven messenger of the god they worshipped.
Oh, because he's so
That
freaking
year,
big.
There was a great harvest, and everyone prospered. They thought it was my doing, so the following year they started this festival in my honor.
What about the bad year?
Ah, that was the year I missed the festival. I was off somewhere else, probably at home. The bad luck had nothing to do with me, but everyone thought they displeased me. After that, I decided to make the
Aw.
effort to show myself every
It's like
year.
that thing where, like, stories become
So if you're
real
not the Great Raven,
once you, like,
what are
invoke
you?
them, I guess?
I'm a thunderbird.
What's
Wow!
Just a bird for the most part. But I can do
A
this.
Thunderbird? That is sick! Oh my god! Dude! Oh my gosh, that is so cool.
It's the Great Raven.
Aw, me crying. That is
It
cool.
looks like there's a girl on him.
David, don't be absurd.
I just saw my mum down there. Do you think you could drop me off?
The Great Raven. Oh my gosh, that's cool. Aw,
Hilda, you're all right.
the poor mom.
Everything, Tilda.
Hilda.
What's the point?
Oh my goodness.
Where are we going?
Someplace special.
Oh, like the best view? Aw. I wonder what happened to Hilda's dad. Aw.
What a lovely view.
Oh, the music in this show.
Alpha, glad you could join us.
Mum, he's in your bag.
I'll sign the paperwork as soon as we get home.
Okay, there we go. Finally, the mom's gonna sign the paperwork.
How did you know about this?
This is where I would come to watch the parade when I was your
Aw.
age. I know it might not match the view you had up there.
Oh, I love the
Actually-
mom so much.
It's much better.
Oh, her mom is so cute. Her name is Johanna? That's a cute name. Ah! What a good episode. Oh my goodness. That was a good episode. I like that a lot. Oh, but pronounced Joanna. Ah. That was a good episode. Oh, season 1. We were on episode freaking 3. My dumb brain put episode 1. It's all good though. We finished the episode. That was a good one. I can't wait until next week's episode. Okay, so let's see. Now we're gonna do Sky sent some spooky videos. So now we're gonna watch those, I think. You know what, we'll have...
What is your review on the bird parade?
On the bird parade? 10 out of 10. I loved it. It was a fun episode. Very energetic. The freaking kids, I'm like, I don't... Oof. I didn't like that they were throwing rocks and they were mean. But that's just me, you know? But yeah, I liked it. It was a nice intro to... it's Trollberg, right? It's a nice intro to Trollberg and the city and how Hilda is gonna be reacting to stuff over there. I'm happy she's still very passionate about like the forests and nature and things. I love that it kind of digged into themes of like starting over in a new place that's very different from where you were before. And how, yeah, you might miss it and think everything at this new place is terrible because, you know, it's nothing like how it used to be. That you can slowly but surely get used to it and find little things to enjoy. I know that was one thing that was hard for me. I had like the reverse of that. When I went into 6th grade, so basically end of 5th grade year, I used to live in the city, and then we moved to like the foresty country small town area. And as a kid who was in elementary school, I was very, very upset because it was such a drastic change. Like, I had not lived in an area with so much nature before and so isolated in such a small town. So it was weird. On top of leaving all of my old friends and everything, it was strange, and I didn't like it at first because I was mad that we didn't have as many options and things to do as we did in the city, where you could drive like 10 minutes to the mall and hang out there with your friends. But in a small town, you don't really have a mall. You just gotta find random places to hang out. But yeah, it was very cool. I liked those themes. It kind of put into perspective that time in my life that I had. So yeah, Hilda's very good at that, at subtly dropping little things that I guess they wouldn't go over a kid's head, but they're definitely themes that are a lot more mature than you would think for a kid. But yeah, I hope I didn't ramble for too much. I'm not very good at being clear and concise with my thoughts. I have a hard time with that for some reason. Don't know why. Yeah. I have trouble verbalizing everything in my head. Okay, so let's see. We're gonna do Spoopy Desktop. We're gonna go this one. It says the creepiest Easter eggs and secrets in video games. Go Home, The Witcher 3, and more.
Major video game spoilers and scenes of a creepy nature that may be home to the occasional jump scare as we take a look at some of the creepiest Easter eggs in video games.
Whoa.
On the map of Goat City Bay in Coffee Stain Studios Goat Simulator, it is if you head up the hill
what
towards
spooky
the
things in there?
to the east and then drop down the other side, that the game suddenly takes an ominous turn as you approach the graveyard.
Oh, there's a graveyard in Goat Simulator? Why did I not think there was
a location that is home to the Slender Goat. Home of references to Stephen King's novel Pet Sematary.
Oh my
and
goodness.
a man who sobs near a large tree
Slender
which is
Goat.
surrounded by creepy and disturbing voices.
Wow, they really went full spooky. I remember you could, yeah, be like demon goat. What the heck are the voices saying though? Y'all ain't gonna tell me?
As you travel throughout the zombie-infested world in Rebellion Development's Zombie Army 4, you will come across many Easter eggs, including the return of the possessed dolls.
I don't like that.
And who tend to show up.
Percy, wake up! I don't like this. Did you guys watch Stranger Things when it came out? The newest season, anyways. I was very late to the party. What?
But my favourite Easter egg tied to these demonic little characters only happens to show up when you pause the game on the PS4 and PS5, as roughly every 30 seconds or so you can hear these creepy sounds coming from the controller.
That's cool. I love games that use outside things to scare you. Like, in using the speaker on the controller is so big brain and smart. I love that. I still haven't watched Stranger Things. I love Stranger Things. That is cool. That is cool. That is so cool, honestly. I love that. Whoa! Is this Outlast? You know what's got...
Welcome to Hamwell. It is if you visit Lock Lane to the west of the city that you can enter a home where the developers decide to make fun of the fact you've been hunting for collectibles.
What's it say? Seriously? That's why you're here? They're gonna jump scare you?
And just when you think you'll be returned to the safety of the streets when you go to leave via the front door, the game will instead transport you to a bizarre secret level, which is enough to make your skin crawl and send shivers down
that is
your
cool.
spine.
That is cool. I love that. Subverting expectation is a nice thing, a cool thing to do. That is, oh man, that's so cool. I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh gosh, I want to play Silent Hill. I want to play Resident Evil. I want to play all the spooky games. I was not a big fan of Outlast. I liked the first one, but after a while I got tired of it. Same with Amnesia. But Amnesia, A Machine for Pigs, the storyline in that game is amazing. I love it. The gameplay is much like the first one, so I'm not super into it. Yes,
Please
I'm used to the
Don't
dark
Touch Anything
side.
is a cryptic, brain-racking, button-pushing simulation where you've been ordered to not touch anything. Yet curiosity always gets the better of us, and you can end up revealing all sorts of results depending on our button-mashing actions.
Oh, well, you just nuked the town.
And in the 3D version, if you continuously hit the big red button, eventually a drawer to your left will open, revealing a hammer that if you pick up and smash the clock face and point all the clock hands to 6 to represent 666, then this will happen.
Oh lord, I'm scared. Oh, spooky. Oh, that's not good. Oh, this is VR, so that's especially spooky. Oh, I gotta fix Nightbot. It keeps saying every day. Oh, every except Wednesday. What? What is that?
2020 Japanese indie horror game Go Home is a rather terrifying, bizarre, and short adventure and experience, and is definitely something that you will never ever forget.
One of the
follows the
things
story of a young girl who has to find her
me
way
so
home
much is
and navigate
things
the
that
streets
look
of her
human that
town,
aren't.
utilizing the sewers for the shortest
Especially with
route,
eyes.
and to help her avoid the craziest and creepiest of enemies.
Oh, there's this one scary game I've seen that's like
anyway, when you do make it back to the
a
apartment
Japanese
block,
one where
you'll
you're
notice
hiding
someone
from a
jumping off
monster,
the building.
and it looks really cool.
Now, normally you should quickly head into your home because the enemies are never far behind. But if you have enough time in hand, you should quickly run down the next 2 flights of stairs where you can find this creepy scene.
Whoa. What is that? Oh, I just got chills. Yikes, what the heck? Whoa. That's a weird game. Oh my
And for a
gosh.
second Easter egg, and just after being chased by the piano
Yikes.
player, you can utilise the sewers to make all 4 enemies chase you at the same time. But in order to do so, you must lure the piano player off the sewer she is resting on, and then quickly jump inside.
Oh my gosh. Wow. This is such a weird game. Truly bizarre. I don't like the face of stuff, man. It's freaky.
In the mission inside Albion in Watch Dogs Legion, eventually you'll have to make your escape by passing through the catacombs beneath the Tower of London, where there are many cells, torture chambers, jump scares, and sounds of people screaming, and what could very well be the home of some terrifying monster lurking in the deep.
What was that?
But there are also several statues
know?
here, one of which could be a representation of Queen Victoria, where behind her you can hear the sounds of a woman sobbing through the wall.
Yikes.
But that is not all, as while you roam the various passageways, you can find that that same statue is also keeping a very close eye on you.
Oh, is it like a weeping angel where it moves? That's that's weird. Wow! Yeah, it does. It moves like a weeping angel.
Our final discovery today takes us to the haunted tower on Fyke Isle in the quest known as a tower full of mice in The Witcher 3, where Geralt must investigate this creepy location and help Kira lift a deadly curse. But it is when you reach the second level that you can spot this chair suddenly move, followed by a creepy vision of a woman who quickly appears and disappears and who is never to be seen again.
That's weird.
This is something that has been questioned and investigated since 2015. And what's even creepier is if you happen to reload the game and enter the room before you see the vision and stand near the fireplace, that the woman will now be standing there in the distance, which is probably the result of some sort of glitch.
Wow, extra spooky.
But since she is now standing there, we can utilise Nvidia's photo mode to zoom in and get a better look at this disturbing presence, which actually turns out to be the same figure you can find just to the north of the village of Midcopse.
Wow. That's spooky. I don't trust them pausing it for too long. I'm gonna get jump scared. That was a good one. Okay, now we have another one. Gosh, spooky stuff. I love it when they include spooky stuff that's not in inherently spooky games.
I'm spooked solid.
Spooked solid. Stretch! I gotta do stretchies real quick. Stretchies. But yeah, gosh, I love all things spook. Though I'm one of those people who's like they get very invested into the spooky things they play, so then like I actually yes, thank you, Sky. Stretchies. I actually get really spooked.
Holy mom, I am about to wet my diaper.
Oh no! Boy, it's okay. I'm here with you. No need to worry. So now this one is the creepiest video game Easter eggs ever. I'm curious what these ones are gonna
spoiled
have.
us with creepy and chilling Easter eggs, and many of which
Okay, so we
I
just
have
saw that
explored
one.
before, from
Yeah.
creepy statues to robots that follow you, to an ARG, to voices coming from controllers.
I love the
And to
voices coming
disturbing
from controllers.
monsters,
That's
jump
so
scares.
cool. I
and
remember the
secret
classic
messages.
RE4
And in this
one.
installment, we're going to continue our journey by taking
Such
a look
good
at more of the
indie horror
weirdest,
games.
strangest,
I feel like some of the
creepiest
best
Easter eggs that
horror
you can
games are
find in video
indie.
games, and a secret that we
Dude,
have
Fatal
never
Frame.
seen
Oh, I
before.
want to play Fatal Frame on stream so badly. I have one of the Wii versions of it. I think it's Fatal Frame 2, Crimson
Info is
Butterfly
an
on the
adventure
Wii.
title that puts you in the boots of a structural analyst. Armed with just a camera and a flashlight, you set out to explore an ever-crumbling world of tunnels, derelict buildings, taking peaceful
Yikes.
walks in the countryside and fixing all manner of machines to help you progress, and at times, even survive.
Start with that one.
But
It's
in
the best one.
amongst this
Fatal Frame 2.
incredibly
Yes,
detailed
Fatal Frame
world,
2 is my
you can also
favorite.
discover
Me and my
hints of
best friend
conspiracy,
actually bonded
corruption,
over Fatal Frame
and
2.
even discover
She was the
urban
first person I
legends,
met when I
such as
moved
Morka, the
to where I
finished
live
word,
now as a
the
kid.
boogeyman. And in one section,
And
you have to escape an area
yeah,
where a
we
ceiling
talked
is
about
about to
scary
come down
stuff,
on
and
top of
Fatal
you,
Frame
and you're
2 we
meant to
both
take
happen
an
to really
elevator
be
to the
passionate about.
surface. But if you're observant enough here, you can find a door that leads to tunnel B2, though this is currently locked. But if you happen to replay this section and manage to discover the key to the door, pick up a power pack from
Did
the
you ever play
maintenance
Amnesia
office
Dark
and find
Descent? Yes,
a
I did.
4-digit code,
When it
and
first
you can
came out, and I
unlock this
remember.
secret area and
Because everyone on
experience an
YouTube was playing it,
incredibly
so I was
creepy
like, I
Easter
want to
egg
play it.
that
It's
will
spooky.
change depending on how you interact with
It's
the
the
tunnel.
best. You see, my thing with stuff like Amnesia and Outlast and stuff, it's very jump scare heavy-ish. I think Outlast has a lot more jump scares than Amnesia does. I like the feeling of dread when you play a horror game. Spooky's jump scare mansion? No, but I've seen people play it, and that one, that one is spooky. That one is also good. It sort of subverts your expectations because when you boot it up, it looks oddly cute and not so scary. Whoa. That's freaky. The breathing? No thank you, man. No thank you. Get me out of here. Oh my gosh. Finally made it to the door? Don't turn around. Why would you turn around? Bruh, no. Bruh, no. Oh, I got chills from that too. That's freaky. Mwah. Oh, that one's way spookier because you think you're running away from it and then no,
Little
you
over a
ran
month
towards
ago,
it.
I stumbled upon a paragraph on TV Tropes in regards to an Easter egg I had never seen before, nor could I find any video clip about it, and it mentioned about a creepy secret being discovered in a game called Ping, which follows the story of Ping, who sets out on an adventure navigating maze-like puzzles, collecting diamonds, and on a mission to rescue
Oh, is
his
this like an
girlfriend,
ARG sort of
Pingella.
style thing?
It was created
Have
over
you guys
17
seen
years
the
ago and
Walton
designed by
Files?
indie
That's a
game
really good
developer
ARG.
Stephen Hunt, who I actually decided to get in contact with, as one, I was struggling to locate the game, and secondly, so I could learn more about the Easter egg. And over the past month, Stephen has been extremely kind in not only digging me out a copy of his game, but also providing me with instructions in how to activate his secret. As once you've completed the game and the credit screen appears, you must first use the middle mouse button on this block to the right of the screen, and then left click on a single pixel found within this area, where in doing so you are greeted with this creepy scene.
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, I don't like the noise. Anything that starts with static is
Providing us
freaky.
with glitching messages in Chinese that translate as "you are dead" and "you're all dead," which are accompanied by a distorted background sound that Stephen accidentally discovered by playing the boss's death on a stuttering loop, which he found eerie and decided to leave us creepy messages
That
in
is
wiggling
freaky.
Chinese
Bruh,
characters,
that
which was
reminds me of the
inspired
Google
by his
Doc that I have
favourite
no
movie,
recollection of
Ring.
making, but
Stephen
apparently I
also
did at like
provided
4
me with
a.m.
a
one
third
night.
unused
And it's
message
a,
that would
the
have read, "He
the
is behind you."
the untold truth, and the only words in the document or
Yutohona
you are not
Tatari
real.
2 is a
What does it
Japanese
mean?
horror game that was
Why
created
did
using
Sleepy
RPG
Celeste
Maker
write
and
that?
released
It
on Switch
freaks me
website
out
back
still.
in mid-August of 2013. It initially tells the story of a girl named Shizune who lives at home with her mother, and things quickly take a turn for the
Okay, have
worst,
you guys played
as it
any
appears her mother
RPG
becomes
horror
possessed
games
by
like the
some sort of
JRPG ones?
evil entity
Luigi's
and
Mansion,
disappears
that
through a
is
hole in the
scary.
wall. And Shizune herself is stalked and jump scared by all sorts
Wow.
of disturbing visions.
Oh, ooh.
Shizune
I don't
ends
like
up
that.
leaving
Oh,
the house
sorry.
to stay
I got
with a
freaked out
friend,
for a second.
but learns her mother has died, and oddly, via starvation, which is utterly bizarre. It's at this point that even her friend disappears, and the game keeps on dishing out strange scenes and visions, and plenty more jump
Dude, that's
scares.
freaky.
Which brings us to one of the most notorious jump scares and Easter eggs in the game. As once you visit the shrine, you can take a walk around to gather more information, but if you happen to walk through the Torii gates several times, the game will give you the impression that it is crashing and that there is a serious bug. Initially, you'd probably become quite frustrated and annoyed, but actually, you are being led down a path to this horrible jump.
Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that. No thank you. No thank you. No thank you. Why would he cut the video like that to freak me out? I don't like this. I don't like this. Oh man, I couldn't even imagine. You think your game's crashing and then boom, you still have your DS? Yeah, I do. Oh, what is that? What is that? I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. Oh, that was freaky. Wow.
The
Wow.
Bloober Team developers certainly have no problems when it comes to creating terrifying psychological horror games.
I have a game for
Even
you.
their
Ooh,
Easter
what
eggs
game?
turn out to be just as scary.
Wow. Dude, I want to play a
And the one
version of like
place
The
I really
Shining,
love to return
but a
to
video game.
is the secret room in the layers of fear. A room that can only
Oh,
be
I have
opened on
Layers of
certain
Fear.
days surrounding the date
I have
of
so many horror
Halloween,
games, oh my
and giving you
goodness.
access to a
Dude,
Ouija board
as
which
soon
allows
as
you to use
October
it
starts,
and unlock
we are
all
having
sorts of
spooky day every
disturbing
day.
and weird secrets.
We'll play an hour of Pokemon every day and an hour of spooky games every day. Another Code 2 Memories. Okay. Wow, that looks like
The
Cthulhu.
two secrets I really like take you to two separate creepy areas, as by typing in game you are led down a hallway lit only by a splattering of candlelight, and where a doll is hunched over in the corner.
Oh, dolls are
It is
freaky.
then if you light the candles to the left that you expose this demonic looking creature.
No thanks, sir. Bruh, you done goofed. You done goofed. You done goofed. You messed
While
up.
typing in porcelain,
You made a
brings
mistake.
you to a room where a giant porcelain doll expands and contracts from one of the strangest and freakiest settings I have ever seen.
Wow. Oh, hi, Alpha. I got more spooky Easter egg videos if you like. Yes, definitely. We need all the Easter
During
eggs
the
because,
prelude
oh my
of the
goodness.
fast-paced violence and action-packed title of Ultra Kill, you pick up the story of V1, a combat machine that roams the depths of hell and feasts upon the blood of demons and tormented souls. And amongst the second level, you can find a secret area and a mysterious blue glowing skull.
Let me see
If
if
you
I
pick it up and take
can.
it towards the end of the level, you can place it upon a pedestal and enter the secret level known as Something Wicked, and where something creepy and evil stalks and chases you while you try to escape.
Gosh, you know what's a good horror game? Freaking Alien Isolation. Ugh, the dread I feel when playing that game. Wow. Whoa. Oh no. I don't like that skull. That thing is freaky. Oh my gosh. You can't shoot anything? Use the skull to beat your opponents. What? That is so freaky. Oh! Hit him with the skull. Beat him. Beat him with the skull. Dude, get out. Dude, get out. Runs for my life. Testament. Oh my gosh. Wow, that's weird. Oh gosh.
I choose Needle King!
Needle King! What the fuck are those? Not bad. 3 for 3.
Not bad. 3
The
for
following
3.
video contains scenes of a creepy nature that may
Alright,
be
but first let me search what Necrothia put. Memories trailer. Is it
Shut the
Trace
fuck
memory?
up. Know your fucking place, trash.
Were you guys able to hear that? Okay. Is it another code? Trace memory, another code trailer 2004? We'll watch this one. I think this is it.
Copy break.
It must be very low because I can see it working. It says it was a letter from my father. Another code to memories. Are we watching the right one or is this... Okay, we got it? Okay. This creepy and deserted island. I received an anonymous parcel. What? Another code. He's still alive. Your father was a scientist, but something happened 11 years ago. Huh. Whoa. Sayoko came from Japan as a scientist to do research on memory of Richard. Who is that person that appears in my dreams? Come to me, Ashley. I want to meet my father. Everything will be clear. And a mysterious and isolated blood-edited island. 13-year-old Ashley is searching for her father. Spooky. Murder took place 50 years ago in the mansion that's still haunted. Me too. Mysterious device called Another. What? Another code. So it's like a mystery game? That's pretty cool. Let's watch this one and then I'll pop
to
up.
the occasional jump scare as we cover the top 10 creepiest video game
Oh, let me pause this one real quick.
In episode 1,
Short
level
horror stories is
16,
what I
Dodgy
linked.
Doors at
Okay.
Blue Mansion. Head around the back of the property where 3 movable blocks rest.
Oh gosh.
By waiting here for a total of 5 minutes, ghostly handprints appear on the brickwork.
Ah!
It is not known whose these belong to.
That's
but it would
weird.
appear that they never made it out and died here as a result of not being able to reach the block above in order to exit the level.
Oh my gosh.
In similar
That's-
creepy
that's
occurrences,
a little dark.
Sinister Street Signs is also home to a creepy setting. By activating the P switch and standing next to the heavily barred window for another 5 minutes, a ghost will drift out and upwards and evaporating into thin air. Then why not rest for another 5 minutes at the front of the train?
Shy_gal_Skyve Alpha 666 Necrothia and Clown Satan.
What just happened? What did you guys do to boy?
When you reach the vast open blue lake,
bro, this is a
Resident Evil 4
classic.
Chapter 1 Part 3, Leon must walk down to the jetty and hop onto a small
Classic.
motorboat and cruise outward
We
for
love
an
this.
encounter with the lake's monster. But instead, just walk to the end of the jetty. Take a moment to listen to the wind rushing by you, which is enough to give you the chills.
Such good
Listen to the
atmosphere in Resident
crows
Evil
crowing
games.
and fish jumping out of the water. It almost seems too calm. So why not unload a few rounds into the murky waters to stir
Don't do it,
things up?
son. Don't do it. You want a boy to say the mom's names? Oh, yes, classic. We love that. That's why I don't trust water in video games. Resident Evil 4
follows Henry, who constantly
Silent
awakens
Hill?
from what appear to be nightmares where he
Woo!
visits
I'm a fan.
creepy worlds filled with deadly and ghoulish creatures
Such
that
good-
are accessible via a
such good
large
series.
gaping hole found in his bathroom. Each time he arrives back in his apartment, visit the small hole in the lounge which allows you to spy on his neighbour Elaine Galvin,
That's always
where
so
you can also
weird.
see a Robbie the Rabbit bear slumped on the end of her bed. When Elaine goes
Sky's
to
the best mod.
take one last look through the crack, and this time Robbie will be staring
Yes,
straight
that's
back
mom.
at you, pointing and knowing you were there all along.
I like that freaking creepy rabbit. You were there! Should I be that rabbit for
If you have
Halloween?
played games within the Harvest Moon series before, then you may very well have come into
Necrovia is
contact
the
with
worst
a
mod.
mysterious green creature known as the Kappa. and
Why are you
often
guys
spotted
bullying
in
each
lakes,
other?
rivers, and generally
Ooh,
bodies of
ouch.
water. In Harvest Moon,
Ouch, I
Animal
say
Parade,
there's an
if
entire
you visit
arm.
Harmonica Town only when it is raining and look into the cave from the bridge close to the mayor's office using a camera, you will see a Kappa
Second
loitering
to
in the
Alpha.
distance, almost as if it's waiting for something. To many, this may not seem so creepy, but in Japanese folklore, it is said Kappa are incredibly strong, and that they are likely to attack horses, humans, including children, and drag them into the water and drown them,
Kappas are
where they
scary.
can feast upon their blood.
Clown Satan is pretty alright.
After activating the submission in Dying Light known as Rupert the Gunsmith featured in the Old Town, locate his apartment and enter. Here you can find what appears to be a kids' playgroup known as
Oh.
the Magic Fortress. As you walk inside, there are many toys strewn all
That's
across the
not good.
floor, and a pink teddy bear that rests on 3 beanbags in the background. That can also be turned on.
Is it a camera or a toy? Teddy Ruxpin?
Do you have a favorite mod?
Oh! It blew him up! Do I have a favorite mon? I can't pick
I
between
could not decide
all of
whether this
y'all.
next Easter egg should even feature
I
on
love
the
you
list,
all
simply
equally.
because it's actually really awesome, very creative, but at the same
Wow.
time reflects upon the hellish beast and demonic creature known as the cyber demon found in Doom 2016.
Cyberpunk when mum?
So what is it?
when my hand
Well, by
is
taking
better.
Mike Gordon's wizardry music creation,
Hopefully
the Cyber
tomorrow or
Demon,
the
and
next day.
popping it into a program
Sunday or
such as
Monday.
Audition, which I am
I was
using
thinking about
here,
taking
and by
either
checking out
Tuesdays
the
or
track
Thursdays off,
spectrogram
too.
by hitting Shift and
Since
D,
I
you can
only
take a
usually
look at
have
the visual
Wednesday off.
display of frequencies, where hiding within it,
That's pretty
you will
freaky.
find the track has been dishing out pentagrams and the number 666
Dang.
all along.
That's pretty cool. That they were able to do that. That's so trippy.
Alpha 666 is a great mod.
The cheeky thing and pick some other
By blasting
streamers.
both arms off
mod
every
is your
single
favorite mod?
mannequin, or in this case, iRobot
Oh,
type
man, I
AI
should've.
beings that are positioned around the Nuketown map in Black Ops 3
I don't
during
know
a
any
multiplayer
mods
battle
though.
in under 2 minutes
other than
from
mine.
the off. You will initiate a very creepy Easter egg that will bring every mannequin to life, as while you have your back turned on them, they will creep up on you in large
Wow.
numbers and very, very quickly. And unless you turn around to face them, where they will freeze like stone statues
Wow.
like the weeping angels from the Doctor Who
No.
episodes, then they will quickly kill you within a split second.
Oh my gosh, that's spooky. I love the Weeping Angels. It's such a cool concept.
Within the Mojave Desert stage in Atari Games' 1998 racing title California Speed, you will more than likely race past the second set of pumps and completely missing the sign that lurks behind them. It is very
What
obscure,
does it say?
plus the whiteboard tends to blend in with the sky, and the black text that is written upon
What is
it
that's
is
such a
completely
weird.
unreadable as you rush
I was
on
gonna say
by.
that's such a strange.
But if you take some time out from racing and slowly approach the large billboard by placing your vehicle on the siding and edge your way ever closer, then you might actually be shocked to see what is written upon it.
What does it say?
Sometimes God takes mummies and puppies away.
If Alpha was a great mod, he would have a PC and play Phasmophobia with Celeste.
It is said that the billboard was just a temporary placeholder.
What's this
for
about
what
liking
would have
scary
been
stuff in
something
non-horror
else.
games?
However, the
Hey!
development team forgot to add that in
If
the
Alpha
end,
was a great mod,
and
he would
instead
have a PC
we're
and
left with
play
this creepy
Phasmophobia
and
Celeste.
unnerving message.
Savage.
Yume Nikki is an adventure and psychological horror created
I know
by a
this
solo
game.
artist using RPG Maker 2003. It follows a main female lead as she explores 12 separate doors within her dreams that lead to strange, interconnecting worlds. By travelling to what is known as the
Very
Snow
cool.
World, you are able to travel to the Pink Sea
It's been a while since I played
and to
that one though.
Ponako's house. Within her house, you can trigger a rather creepy event where by turning off the light switch, there is a 1 in 64 chance that a strange figure named the Uboa will arrive. If the Uboa doesn't arrive, then just keep exiting the house and trying the light again.
Wow, run!
By touching the Uboa with the particularly frightful expression upon its face, you will be transported to an endless looping area filled with white liquid and another strange creature dominating the skyline that appears to be vomiting blood.
That's spooky. No. Necrotia wants you to have a PC. Number 1.
Kanye Quest 3030 is a fan-made title based on Kanye West. It came out in 2013 and sparked much interest and simply follows Kanye, who plunges into a wormhole and ends up battling other famous rappers. Then 2 years later, all is
Oh my
quiet,
gosh.
and then someone discovers a posting on Pastebin where a gamer describes their playthrough of the title. You see, in the first area of the game, you can feast your eyes upon a trashed-based info system in an abandoned building that displays a clearly broken message, but which is not completely unreadable, as it can be read as ascend and worship the based god. And actually numerous characters speak of the base god, but generally you would ignore this and continue the game. However, on the street you can speak to a task force member, and she will ask, what do you want to do? At this point I expect most people will put anything, and there are endless possibilities, but the user on Pastebin decided to type in the word ascend, and what happened next will probably shock you, as you are taken to an area what the Pastebin user described as an alternative reality game, where you are greeted by the following message. Congratulations, you have proven yourself to be an open-minded and curious thinker. We must apologise for deceiving you, but we can reveal that the game you were playing until this point was a front, constructed to protect what you are currently accessing. We must ask you that you do not reveal this area to the public. If you believe that you may be prone to revealing information or do not wish to participate, please close this program immediately by pressing Alt F4.
Whoa, that is
the no
so
option
spooky.
when it appears. By selecting the yes option, you agree to participate and not reveal information. Would you like to participate? Say yes, and then you will be told, the following is a thought exercise designed to help teach you something beneficial. By undertaking this exercise, you will hopefully be affected in a positive way. Due to the nature of this exercise, this something cannot be revealed immediately. This exercise may or may not be restricted to this software. It is important to remember that the purpose of this exercise
That
is
is
to benefit
freaky.
you.
I hate
It will
that.
not be timed. We cannot provide any more information, except that we wish you good luck.
No!
You may begin now. Welcome to your ascension. At this point, you can hop onto many
Whoa.
computers, all numbered with Roman numerals that
Do they
require
have
separate
information?
passwords. Long story short, the user decided to mine the game to discover the passwords, which, as you work your way up through the pyramid-shaped level that ever darkens in your butterfly state, you are
Whoa.
transported to one last room which is
foot?
completely white and home to one last terminal that
Oh my
congratulates you on ascending, and then asks you if you would like to ascend further by popping in your name and address, and then would say, enjoy the next 2 weeks and await instruction. The information
don't
you give,
like
according
that.
to numerous sources, was never sent anywhere, and it seems to be a complete hoax, though others
That
claim
is
this was
freaky.
indeed used as a recruitment tool for a real cult. Or perhaps This was just a great way to bring attention to the game. And if that is the case, then
That's
this is a
freaky.
pretty awesome secret and idea.
Oh my gosh,
But then
that's
again,
scary.
it's all rather creepy.
Oh my gosh, that's cool. I like that. Oh my goodness, Necrotia, I swear. Okay, that was good. Okay, let's go to the other 2-sentence horror stories. And then, wait, let me click on this real quick.
The doctors discussed pulling the plug today.
Nintendo's
Why don't
in-house
they hear
game-
my screaming?
What?
I came home from work and sat in my home alone. Just then, I heard a knock at the door, but heard somebody else say, "Come in." My wife keeps trying to convince me that our daughter passed away 2 years ago. As we argue, a small voice asks me, "Who are you talking to, Daddy?"
Oh my goodness.
The boy played dangerously close to the edge of the boat, so I grabbed his arm and dragged him down into the depths with me.
I like that
My
one.
2-year-old is always staring at me. I smile at him to make him laugh and wish the rest of my family could still see me too.
Aww.
In case you're wondering, the tubes in your arm and nose will keep you alive and healthy for decades. And with a smile, he nailed shut the coffin lid.
Oh,
He came back inside covered in bite marks. A rather unusual thing to happen to an astronaut.
Ooh.
Beth smiled at her 5-year-old son before checking under the bed for those monsters, and he insisted we're there, Mommy, and he whispered when she didn't
Oh, I've heard that
reappear.
one.
To the woman who keeps pounding on my door at night, I'm not letting you out.
Oh my goodness.
I won't let the monster get you, I promised my 6-year-old daughter. With the horrible images dancing through my mind, I put the noose around my neck and kept my promise.
That was
Sometimes
really
I
dark.
catch myself staring at those missing person flyers at the store. They always get those age progression pictures way wrong.
Oh my gosh.
There are a finite number of human souls, but the population keeps rising. Makes you wonder what else is filling the bodies, doesn't it?
Oh.
It's childish, but when I leave the basement, I always run up the stairs while glancing behind me.
Me.
I was looking in the wrong direction.
No.
My time is almost over and my heart beats against my chest in panic. I wonder how the man I love can be so cruel, and I stare at him, pleading, desperately and silently begging for mercy. Good boy, he whispers calmly as the vet plunges the syringe.
Oh, that was just sad. Oh.
To submit your own and see more horror stories, use the link.
That last one was just depressing. Okay, let me do boop, doop. Go over here. Creepy Nintendo Easter eggs. Oh my gosh.
Games can mostly be described as incredibly fun, colourful, adventurous, innovative, impressive,
Let's see.
family-friendly, challenging, exciting, polished, and lovingly crafted. And I would say 99% of the time will leave you with a great sense
There is a
of
certain
happiness.
beauty in despair.
However, over the years and across a number of titles, Nintendo have left us with many questions, mysteries and theories thanks to the very odd, creepy, spooky and weird secrets and Easter eggs they have chosen
Oh,
to
the
hide in their
alien on the
video
monitor.
games and stuff we definitely weren't expecting to find. And some of the more well-known examples include the creepy pictures activated by hitting the run option in the shoot mode on the Game Boy camera.
Oh. I don't like that. I don't
There's
like
a
who are you
UFO
running from. That's
encounter
freaky.
spotted in World 1 Level 3 in Super Mario 3D Land. Shadowy figures look down upon us from the towering cliff tops in the Shiverbun Galaxy in Super Mario Galaxy 2. The bandits' hideout in the back alley of Rogueport in the Japanese version of Paper Mario The Thousand Year Door was home to the chalked out outline of a toad whose blood had spilled out across the floor. There
Wow.
were some weird looking Mario figures to be found in Super Mario Maker 1 and 2. Captain Toad Treasure Tracker was home to ghostly handprints of a toad who failed to escape and spirits that haunted
That's
several
serious.
stages. Star Fox had a nauseating and bizarre boss battle
Whoa.
involving
Oh my
a
gosh,
fruit
that would make me
machine.
sick playing it.
And Splatoon is home to disturbing and creepy noises that can be heard just before dealing with any of the game's bosses.
Oh, I don't like that. Ugh. That's freaky.
But in more recent years, Nintendo have released 2 more creepy oddities and Easter eggs that are lesser known and definitely deserve some more attention, and today we're going to check them out. The first one was discovered in Nintendo Labo. The cardboard kit to build, play and discover and help you interact with your Nintendo Switch in a variety of different ways.
Cool.
And surprisingly,
I want to get
there were a
Nintendo
number of
Labo.
secrets to find, including this Star Wars Easter egg.
Hey! That's cool.
There were references to Zelda, Nintendo's Hanafuda cards, and even Nintendo's Ultra Hand. But it was in the Toy-Con house where things got a little weird and provided a typical spooky Nintendo secret. As if you happen to turn the light out and send our furry friend to sleep with the aid of the mobile and then proceed to remove all the blocks attached to the house, it would result in this creepy and bizarre scene.
Remove all the blocks of the house? Whoa, the face in the corner. And the laughing. Little ghosty goo in the corner. Oh, my head's blocking. Oh, wow, snake. Wow, that's weird. Oh, the horsey. Everything just comes to life and starts moving. Whoa. It turned off. Anything else freaky? I don't see anything else freaky. Scariest game you played? I don't know. I really like the Fatal Frame games just because having to face the ghosts with the camera is like the scariest thing. But Alien Isolation is also pretty terrifying. Gosh, can I think of any other really scary games? Mine is real life. Yeah, Alien Isolation was... I don't know why I was having trouble saying that. Oh! The king is gonna stab him. Stop! Stop! Ah! He poked him.
This might be one of the strangest secrets I've seen for some time, and I'm not even sure which part is more disturbing. Although the fact that the king card from Nintendo's Hanafuda deck comes out and stabs our friend is really strange. While the second secret is found in Animal Crossing New Horizons DLC Happy Home Paradise, a new content that allows us to become interior designers working for clients who are looking for holiday home retreats. And with each new client, they bring with them their own furniture, toys, wallpaper, floor coverings, lights and objects.
I want someone to ask me for like a haunted style house.
Any others that you work on.
Get me a spooky house to make.
And it is when you get to work with either
Horror
Huck,
Sims
Gruff, or
DLC,
Clay
please.
that you unlock the graveyard wallpaper, and a brilliant addition for those who want to create a spooky setting. However, if you happen to turn the lights on and off continuously while this wallpaper is being used, then you'll be in for a rather creepy surprise.
Let's see, show me. I want this wallpaper. It's so cool. I want it. Oh my gosh. It's probably hecka expensive. It's 4 million. Wow! You know what would be cool? Oh, Oh, I was gonna say, you know what'd be cool is it moves closer to you. Oh, I love that. I love that. Where is he? He's gotta be closer. Come on, come on. Come on, give him to us. Give him to us really close. Really close. Oh, that is sick. Oh my gosh. I love that. That's such a cool wallpaper. That is such a cool wallpaper. Oh my gosh. That is awesome. Ah, I want it. I want to make a Fatal Frame themed house in Animal Crossing.
Well, I really hope you enjoyed this episode today. And don't
Fatal
forget
Frame
to let me
2
know what your
specifically.
favourite creepy Nintendo
I feel like
secret
it'd be
is
a lot
in
of
the
fun.
comment section below. And if you'd like to see more episodes just like this in the future, then don't forget to
Oh,
subscribe.
that
Thank
wallpaper
you all so
is
much for watching,
amazing.
and I will see you soon.
I want it. And now for a mega comp. Oh gosh, what is a mega comp of what? Oh!
This video contains flashing lights, scary and creepy content, disturbing violent and graphic images, jump scares, pop-ups
I'm ready.
and
I'm
sudden
ready.
loud noises. Viewer discretion
Come at
advised.
me, bro. I got this.
The term Easter egg refers to a hidden message or joke, or in the case of this list,
What?
scare in a video game. It was originally coined by Atari after they pointed out a secret message left by Warren Robinette in the video game Adventure. In this
Spooky.
list, most Easter eggs are usually visual or triggered events that just
I want to
add
get
extra
a Fatal
scares to the
Frame
game.
butterfly
They are not
tattoo
necessary
with
to
my best
gameplay,
friend. I feel that
but make for a
we've been talking about
spookier
getting
experience.
friend tattoos since
So,
we've
here
been
are
friends
the
since
top
elementary.
45 scariest Easter eggs.
But
in
yeah,
games.
I definitely, I want to get one of those. Oh gosh, hydrate, hydrate. How many hydrates are we doing right now?
Out of This Dimension from Star Fox. If you've played Star Fox, you already know there's a secret black hole level. However, it turns out there's another, even more secret and downright creepy level that isn't even shown on the map, so most people will never know about its
Gosh,
existence.
I want a Fatal Frame
To
tattoo
reach
so
it,
bad. Just
you
the
must
crimson
go
butterflies.
to the hard asteroid belt stage and destroy a greenish-gray asteroid that will release a giant space bird. Now you have to fly into the giant bird. Once you do that, you will be thrown into a warping and waving field of stars and planets. Planets with faces that are grinning at you.
$44.
Apartment
Booger,
3C
not burger.
from Grand Theft
Burger
Auto
King,
by
but
C.
lettuce.
Apartment 3C is an Easter
Who
egg
is it?
added by
What's his name?
Rockstar
Gosh,
Games
his
as a
name.
reference
The guy who
to the
does the countdowns that are
1983
spooky.
film Scarface. As the film takes place in Florida and has a mafia-like style, the bathroom in it
Chills.
is
Ah,
splattered
that's
with
his
blood,
name.
with a chainsaw pickup right next to it.
What?
Another nod to the film Scarface.
Also
the
in his
apartment
top
plays no
15.
role in the storyline whatsoever,
Ah.
but it was rumored to be featured in a beta mission. Baby picture from Crossfire. The laboratory map is medium
Let's
sized
say a lot of these
for
are older
ghost mode,
games.
but was also available for new deathmatch in the past. This map is pretty basic and loved by many players, but it still held a weird and creepy picture of a baby. Near the blacklist spawn, there's a door with a lot of sparks. If you look closely between the doors, you will
What?
see a picture of a baby. There's been no indication on whose baby it is, but many believe it's just a weird Easter egg made by the developers.
I wonder if the developers put their baby picture and they were like, hey, let's see if this spooks anyone.
Face from Half-Life Blue Shift.
Oh.
This creepy picture can be found in a vent in the level focal point. From a distance, it appears the man has no pupils in his eyes, but he does in fact have eggs for eyes, hence the pun, Easter eggs. Huh? See what we did there? This Easter egg is also found in a toilet cubicle. The photo of the person is one of the developers for Gearbox. Failed mission. Time Splitters 2. If not for the terrifying Chord of the Star, players found that several minutes in, strange, slow, demonic voices started playing. Among some analysis, many audio experts started claiming that the voices were audition tapes for the character Captain Ash in the game that were slowed down. It's clear that you wouldn't hear it the first time around, as you were more eager to get back into the action. Jason from Dead Island. Dead Island took inspiration from a number of horror classics, but buried in the jungle was a cameo appearance by Jason Voorhees.
I was going to say Jason
The
Voorhees.
machete-wielding maniac, you'll have a hard time killing him, since he's one of the most difficult enemies in the game.
I
His
can
attack
imagine.
is a one-hit kill.
Oh.
He can outrun and chase the player all over the level. Yes, it's officially not the Jason, but his trademark hockey mask, disturbing bedroom, and trademark weapon are proof enough.
It's like an homage. Come play with us. What are you guys playing?
The Giant Squid in Assassin's Creed 2.
Yes, I remember this. I remember
in the
this.
last chamber
I
of the
love
Santa
Assassin's
Maria,
Creed.
there is a pool.
I need
Steering
actually-
into
I
the
need to put
pool
this on,
for
like-
1 minute causes a giant squid to swim by. If this process is further repeated, a cutscene plays and an enormous tentacle comes out of the water. What is its purpose?
Oh my gosh.
And does it tie into the other
We
games?
can level new characters with you.
The answer
wow.
remains a mystery.
I don't think today, wow guys, though. My hand is still
The
pretty
giant
sore.
squid from Splashdown.
So many giant
There aren't many
squids.
creepier feelings than the wide open ocean. And what better way to make that fear even more scary than by traveling out of the playfield?
I feel like this
A
guy's
giant
whispering in
squid
my ear.
tentacle will attack the player and cause them to be thrown back to their
Yeets
original
you
position.
back. You've crossed the boundary.
Secret Mighty Kamikaze from
It's free real
Serious Sam,
estate.
the second encounter. In the last courtyard, there is a lone health pill in the middle right-hand corner. If you pick it up, you will activate a secret watcher. Look above,
Ooh, I don't
where
like
you will
that.
find two eyes floating in midair. Shooting them activates a secret mighty kamikaze.
Oh!
Once activated,
Why that
the
scared me?
kamikaze will explode itself in mere seconds. And it has a huge explosion radius, so stand back.
Oh my gosh. Like I said, it's the thing that freaks me out the
John
most.
Romero
It's just
from Doom
eyes,
2.
man. Eyes are
The
weird. If
boss
there's
in the
something,
final level of
if even
Doom
just
2
the
is supposed to be a
tiniest thing is
giant
off
horn
about
with
eyes,
skull head.
it,
If you listen
it's like,
closely,
no, this is
the
wrong.
beast
We're
says
getting
in
out
a
of here. This is
distorted
dangerous.
voice
This
and
is
demonic
scary.
chant this. Now, if one were to reverse the sound clip, it will say this.
To win the game, you must kill me, John Romero.
In order to find John Romero, you had to enable the no clipping mode, walk through the wall behind the demon head, and then be confronted by the designer of John
Oh my
Romero's head
goodness.
on a pike.
That's so random. At the very least, you should watch Mir Necrotia streaming WoW on Discord so you can check it out. After the spooky stuff, of course. Maybe. I might go to bed,
Aliens
actually,
from
though.
Outlaws.
Just because I'm a little bit
LucasArts
tired.
snuck this creepy little extra into the Western shooter game,
yeah.
Outlaws. If you acquired some dynamite in the very first level, you could blow open the outhouse.
But
and
definitely
wander into
WoW
a secret
tomorrow.
room with a
If you guys
UFO.
have a specific
Opening
time,
the UFO window. will
send me
reveal
send me a message on Discord. Let me know what time works for you tomorrow. We can do it before stream. Whoa, what was that? Oh no! Necrotia!
creepy voice from Jam Sessions. In the game jam sessions for the Nintendo DS, if you allow the A6 guitar chord to ring out and not press anything afterwards, a whispered voice that sounds very much like...
Oh, I hate that.
After some investigation,
What is
it was
this?
apparently one of the recording artists saying "next" in Japanese, but the developers had forgotten to remove it.
Why does it sound like Forgive Us though?
Psycho Mantis from Metal
Oh,
Gear
tonight
Solid.
tonight to join with Necrothia.
The
Oh
Psycho
man.
Mantis boss fight in Metal Gear Solid
This is the one where you
renowned for
switch
having one of
the
the most innovative player experiences. Psycho
controller?
Mantis is psychic, and when he reads Snake's mind, he's actually reading the memory card on the
the
console,
memory card.
which is still pretty creepy. When he recognizes a game file, he'll mention it while demonstrating his abilities.
As a kid, I remember tripping out so badly. I was like, what? Hideo. Oh, I love that. In order to beat him, you had to
Hidden
swap your
messages
controller.
from Portal 2. In one of the earlier test chambers of the game, you can find an abandoned room hidden off to the
Necrothia,
side of
text
the
me
level,
your
much like the
next
rooms
off
found
day.
in the original Portal. If you stand
Hopefully it
close enough
matches
to one of the
with
graffiti-covered
Mr. Clown
walls,
Sane. If
you
not,
can
then I'll
hear
just
a
play
kind
with
of
you on 2 different
disturbing
days, I guess.
chanting. Apparently, this is a
Ouch.
background character named Doug Ratman, who appeared in a comic book set between the two games. He's the only survivor of GLaDOS, and is responsible for all the graffiti and junk laying around the lab.
Aww. What?
Sonic CD, the hidden
Oh,
message. There was an
this is the
anti-piracy
freaky
message
one.
that was hidden in the game Sonic CD for the Sega CD. At the title screen, you can activate the sound test by pressing down, 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 left, and right. To see this message, make sure the numbers read 46, 12, 25. After that, you will be taken to this screen. Apart from the hellish music, what's more disturbing is the fact that the picture was signed by the devil. The actual Japanese text translates to
I don't like it. That's freaky. That's probably where the origin
Hideo
Sonic
Kojima
EXE came from, honestly.
From Metal Gear Solid 2. Ghosts are a paranormal phenomenon that are often featured as Easter eggs throughout the Metal Gear Solid games, and this ghost was one of the very first scare frights players encountered. If Solid Snake photographs the second projector screen in the Hold 2, then it will appear if the player successfully takes a picture of the ghost in Metal Gear Solid HD Collection. They will earn the trophy achievement called Who You Gonna Call, as a reference to the comedy
like that.
blockbuster film Ghostbusters.
Who are you gonna call?
Zombie sounds. Half-Life 2. The normal zombies you frequently encounter in the game usually
like
make
the
some
noise.
strange howling noises. However, if you reverse it, it will sound like this.
Ah, that's scary. Makes sense though.
Whispered names from Black and White 2. If you play the game after 10 o'clock in the evening, the program will whisper your name at random times. It has a large collection of whispered names and
That's
uses
cool.
your game or Windows profile name. Definitely creepy for first time.
My Windows profile's named Leon from... Okay, every time I get a new PC, I name it a video game character that I like, so... This new PC was christened with the name Leon.
The Grave Mind Speech from Halo 2. In the
Ooh,
Halo
freaky.
2 song, Destroyer's Invocation, in the first movement, of the Mausoleum Suite on the Halo 2 original soundtrack, a mysterious voice chants. If this mumbling is reversed, a voice is heard saying, I have walked among men and angels for 3,000 years. Time has no beginning, no purpose.
I don't like that.
I wandered seeking forgiveness for my horrible crimes against God and man.
What do you do?
I live to see death, destruction, evil over the light. The light cannot be extinguished.
I guess that's
I
hopeful-ish.
live in a prison of my own demise. I am lost in time. There are more hidden Gravemind quotes in Halo 3's soundtrack too, and some appear as a reference to Elliot's poem, The Hollow Men.
That's freaky.
The gyroid face from Animal Crossing. If you travel to another town
I don't know if
and
I've heard
reset,
this one.
you won't get Mr. Rossetti, but one of your neighbors will say that they can't reload. If you carry on playing, you'll notice your character will have the gyroid face.
I don't like that.
Basically, Nintendo planned this into the game to make sure you don't forget to save the next time you play.
I hate that. Oh.
Slenderman, Runner 2.
The gyroid face on a normal
In a game
character
such
is
as
just
this,
freaky.
you wouldn't
Once
even
again,
think for a
eyes
moment
like
that a stage would
eyes
be
freak me
haunted
out
by the
if they're
Slenderman.
just a little
But
bit
it
off.
is. At several parts of the level, you'll notice him in the background, just
Oh!
standing motionless,
Oh my gosh.
sometimes with tentacles protruding from his back. If you reach the end of the level and did not fire yourself at the target, you were greeted to this.
Ah, bruh, that's freaky. Dude, I remember playing
Ghostface
Slenderman.
from Super Mario 3D Land. In Super Mario 3D Land, on stage 4-4, when Mario reaches the end of the level, instead of jumping on the flagpole, run behind it and stand at the gate for about a minute. After a while, a ghostly figure will slowly materialize in the background. It
Oh, I see
resembles
it.
a tall, skinny sheet with a mask
Oh.
for a face. It doesn't
Maybe it's
Mother
just
Mr.
people.
Clown Satan is mixing
just
Dr.
floats in the
Pepper and Nose
background
Energy
creepily
drink
for about
together.
another minute.
Don't do
before it
that! You're gonna get
disappears again.
sick! No!
Fans
That's a
have
bad
referred to
idea.
it as a Shy Guy mask,
What's a bad
or a
idea?
Kendama, or even a Hell Valley Sky Tree. This face appears on 2 levels. The
It's a really
Goldshire
good idea, I
Children
want it.
From World of
No!
Warcraft.
Bad.
World of Warcraft takes place in a truly massive
I mean, yeah, it would
universe,
taste good, but
so
it's
there's
not
a
good
lot
for
of
your
room
health.
for weirdness in the dark corners. In the town of Goldshire, for instance, if you're standing in the right spot at 7 a.m., you'll see 6 children running around in a pentagram formation before fleeing back into their home.
That's
If
weird.
you follow them, you'll hear some spooky, ominous music, and find the kids standing completely motionless, still in their pentagram configuration. They apparently disappear at 8 p.m. each day.
I
only
don't
to
like the
reappear
pentagram
next
kids.
morning.
That's just freaky.
When asked, Blizzard said that the children are an homage to the Diablo games, a popular series also from Blizzard.
What?
Death Row Laugh from Gears of War 3. In the Phoenix Rising DLC, the slab map, search for a recreation area outside.
Ooh, that
Find one
doesn't
of the
look
thrash
safe.
balls and kick it to a gate that's blocking
To
a
see weird
hallway
stuff
towards the
just
electric
play on
chair.
WoW retail.
Kick the thrash ball through the circular hole in the gate.
Oh my
A
goodness.
rat will exit the hole, and a disturbing locust laughs. Once you perform
the heck?
the Death Row Laugh Easter egg, if you go to the top left door on the map where the footprints are and shoot it, you'll hear the sound of a man groaning. In the showers on the right-hand side when looking down the stairs, there's a knife stabbed into the wall.
Ooh. That was just a bunch of random Easter eggs.
From Call of Duty Black Ops 2.
Teddy
the teddy bears have made many appearances throughout the Call of Duty games, but their appearance in Black Ops 2 is anything but creepy. Apparently, somehow teddy bears at the mystery box spawn points. Will scan the room looking towards the left, then will quickly drop its head as if it were spying on characters, looking like it wasn't trying to be noticed. Shooting or knifing a teddy bear will cause fluff to come out of it. However, no visible wounds can be seen
I don't like that.
on the
I don't like
actual
that.
bear.
Oh gosh, that's terrible. Who decided that was a good idea? I don't. Teddy bear's supposed to be cute.
Trees from Super Mario Galaxy 2.
Oh man, I love Super Mario
Super
Galaxy.
Mario Galaxy 2.
Sorry, I kind of wasn't talking there. I got sort of
Use
sleepy.
first-person mode and look up into the mountains. There are 3 shadowy figures watching Mario. What's creepy is that they follow Mario's every move, as they are seen in various places in the background.
What is with Nintendo adding really creepy things?
Hackers have apparently found mysterious creatures as a texture in the game's coding.
Oh, is that what they're called?
Stranger still, when hackers have used flying cheats to try and reach the figures, they simply disappear.
Because Nintendo's creepy. Nintendo's just like, yeah, we're just gonna scare and scar children. It's fine.
Hauntings within room from Silent Hill 4.
Gosh,
Depending on
Silent
the
Hill once
actions
again.
the
We
player
love that
took,
game.
Certain hauntings would appear in the room. The most common ones included shadows, veins in the walls, ghosts emerging, and strange noises. There were also hidden Easter eggs, such as a head, Henry's shadow, and the rabbit who stares back at the player.
Yeah, I remember the
once they
rabbit.
look through the crack in the wall.
Warning, warning, warning.
The Possession voice from BioShock.
Oh, BioShock. I haven't played
Possession
Infinite.
is one of the most useful figures in BioShock Infinite, and one of the most evocative as you get it for the first time. A beautiful ghost woman is seen seducing whoever you use it against, with a strange melodic sound that's difficult to understand. However, if you reverse the audio clip, you hear this.
What?
This is actually dialogue from Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet.
I was gonna say.
So now that you know that voice, it leads many of its victims to suicide, as shown in the upgraded version of Possession.
What? Oh my gosh. Jeez, that's intense.
Idle. From Fatal
Yes,
Frame
Fatal
2.
Frame.
If
We
players
love.
went idle for several minutes, the screen would static slightly, showing the face of a child or an adult. Similar idle scares have appeared in the other games too, most notably
Fatal Frame is such a
3
good game.
and 4. The game gives no
The new one,
or
Lunar
clue
Fatal
as to
Frame
who
Mask
the
of the Lunar
faces
Eclipse
belong
is
to.
coming out on the Nintendo Switch soon, or it came out already, and I want to buy it because it's the first time it's being ported over into Western countries.
Hidden
So
sanity
I'm
effects
so ready.
from Eternal Darkness.
This
As
one,
the
I
player
love
is
this
seen
one.
by monsters, their sanity meter depletes.
This is
The
how
lower
you
the
do
meter is
a
when
sanity
entering the
meter.
room, the more likely a sanity effect will occur.
We need
When
more
the sanity
games like
effect
this.
is over, the screen flashes a bright white, after which everything returns to normal as the player is teleported to the last room he was in. Most effects occur randomly, although
It's
some are
spooky.
scripted to appear only in certain levels or at certain points, and are thus classified as Easter eggs. One particularly freaky moment was when the game takes control of your game and deletes all of your
My
save
nose.
files.
Ah, that one.
You can breathe a sign of relief when you realize it's only a sanity effect. Similar in terms of Fatal Frame's idle Easter egg, if the controller is left idle for several minutes, the game's audio will go silent, and a still image of Pius takes up the screen.
Dude, we need more games with sanity effects that are like really fourth wall breaking. We need
Hidden
that.
Alma scene from Fear.
Fear.
In the first
I
mission,
remember playing
there's a
here
hidden Easter egg that
a
many players didn't know
long time
about.
ago.
If a player started opening and closing the double doors repeatedly, the HUD screen will start to flicker. If the player
Welcome
kept
back,
opening
Alpha.
and closing the doors for a few minutes, the door and table will disappear, and Alma will be standing inside. If the player wandered through the set of double doors, then the screen would flash white, and Alma can be heard saying,
Oh my gosh. That's intense. That's traumatic scary. That's
Ghost
just
voice
sad.
from Modern Warfare 3.
Ghost
On the level Sanctuary, if players went prone and hid next to certain gravestones, they would hear the voice of a girl talking about something. The voices are actually sound clips taken from Davis Family Vacation, a video introduction to the 8th mission of the game, which takes place after Mind the Gap.
I don't remember Modern Warfare 3 stuff very much. Davis Family Vacation? Is that the one
Ghost
where the
Room
freaking car
from
blew up?
Call of Duty Finest Hour. The Ghost Room
Call
is
of
an
Duty
Easter
Finest
egg
Hour.
found
Oh my
in
gosh,
Call of
such an
Duty
old
Finest
Call of
Hour
Duty game.
in the level called Underground
Did I play it?
Passage. If players
Finest
took
Hour?
the right side of the tunnel,
Oh, yes?
they would find a door that cannot be opened with a med pack next to it. By throwing 3 grenades at it, the door would be blown open. The Ghost Room consists of no ceiling except for floating candles and a small P51 Mustang flying around. On the ground is a small Sherman tank rolling
That's
around.
funny.
A toilet is on the right. A chair with a Kaiser bear will be sitting, and in the center there will be a cradle with a coveted sticky bear laying at the foot of it.
A sticky bear?
At first, the cradle appears to be empty, but going up to it and looking inside it, the ghost of a young boy appears to be sitting in it. Hitting the action button near
I don't like that.
will make him get out and walk in midair, posing as a soldier. He doesn't seem to acknowledge that the player is there, and gives a blank stare the whole time. The entire room also appears to be lined with strange pictures, and near the stairs there's a Browning .30 caliber machine gun. When the player first goes inside this room, an American voice will say,
"This is easily the creepiest thing I've ever seen."
This is easily the creepiest thing I've ever seen.
The Possessed Teddy Bear
Definitely.
from Fear 3, a hidden Easter egg that sometimes works and sometimes doesn't. You will come across many teddy bears found throughout the suburbs level. Some will just be
I don't like that there's
on
just
shelves,
so many teddy
but
bears.
there was one hidden in a room that was possessed. It had glowing red eyes, and sometimes if you stared at it long enough,
Oh, I'm scared. Oh, it just blows up?
you ended up taking damage for unknown reasons. What's worse, if you looked back at the bear, it would have returned to its normal state.
Oh my gosh. What is this next
Scarecrow's Bow from Batman Arkham City.
Ooh, I heard about the Scarecrow jump
does not
scares
appear in Arkham
that were
City.
pretty spooky.
However, a boat with one of his victims and
Oh,
a heap
just
of
different.
creepy stuff can be found.
I don't like bugs.
He has shipment orders from Falcon, one of Gotham's mob bosses. As an Easter egg, the game goes into first-person perspective,
Oh.
with a thug sitting in a chair and a
That's
list that reads
sus.
that
Sus AF.
Scarecrow was there.
Wow. That's a cool Easter egg.
Ghost of Hitman contracts. Already
Hitman
mentioned in our
contracts?
creepy urban game legends list, the ghost of the Hitman contracts appears in the level Traditions on the trade. If you pick the lock while nobody's
Spooky
looking,
hotels.
you can
Gosh.
go into a hidden
I never noticed why hotel
carry
hallways
on
were
to
always
a
so
dreary hallway,
creepy to
you'll
me,
run
but they're
into a
just so
cop who
uniform.
tells you that there's been a nasty accident.
It's like
in
liminal
one of the
spaces,
rooms.
I think is what it gets.
There's a dead body on the floor and a knife on the wall. However, when you walk into the bathroom, you get to see the ghost in the mirror. You can also see the ghost appear in the bedroom too. The ghost has no relation to the plot whatsoever. It's not even an achievement or anything like that. What is
They
its
just
purpose
added
in the
it
game,
in
and who
for
it
fun.
actually was remains a complete mystery. The ghost can also be killed and is said to appear in 6 different parts of the level.
Whoa. They went extra with that one.
Tumbleweed. From
Red Dead Redemption.
Rockstar included a large number of scary Easter eggs in Tumbleweed to
I like Red Dead
supposedly
Redemption
make the
too.
game much more atmospheric and creepy. If players wandered throughout the area, they would encounter strange things.
Me too.
Such
I
examples
also really
include the
love.
walls of
Do you
the
guys
first
remember
and
Red
second
Dead
floor of
Redemption
the mansion
Undead
changing
Nightmare?
color very slowly. Random
Dude,
footprints
that
appearing on the
DLC was
stairs to the
so
cellar,
fun.
Voices whispering in the cellar. Lights
No.
flickering,
Well, I
faces
guess
and
it's not
spirits
technically
appearing,
DLC.
and doors
It's its
closing
own
by
game?
themselves. Even animals
Oh
have been
gosh,
seen
I'll
acting
show you a
very
trailer
odd,
after this.
such as the rabbits who appear to be sitting in the rooms, even when players approach them. Horses
When we do
mysteriously
make a
disappear
communal
from the
Stardew
lawn,
Valley file,
and
would you
one
be the
lone
file
stable
host?
horse is spotted near the windmill.
If
Barking
you want
is
me
also
to,
heard
yeah.
throughout the area, and if tracked long enough, will eventually lead to the cemetery. But there are no dogs to be found. Growling noises. Grand
GTA
Theft Auto 4.
Oh my gosh, did you hear about the
Noises are
GTA
considered a
6
rare
leak?
phenomenon that is said to occur inside the abandoned Alderney Casino.
Apparently the guy who
in
leaked
which
it already
areas
went
at
to
night.
jail for it. Or not jail, he
The
got
growls
arrested
are
for
said
it.
to be similar to
It
that
makes
of
sense
a
you're
lion or
on
dog,
stream it. We can join in
which
as
is
we please.
further confusing because there are no animals in Grand Theft Auto 4. Others say that the growls come from a ghost that resides inside the casino. The only possible explanation for the growls is the echoing sound of thunder from a storm, or it could be one of the hobos who lives and sleeps in the old casino.
One of the hobos.
Haunted baby stroller.
Do you guys
haunted
remember the
baby
Easter egg in
stroller with
Star
no
Wars?
visible owners.
No, Lego
Its
Star Wars?
placement could be
With
a reference
C-3PO?
to children in the game. It is haunted because it tends to move by itself, and when you shoot it, you can hear a little girl's voice saying, "Mommy, heart of happiness." If the player takes a helicopter to the Statue
No.
of Happiness
Oh
in
gosh, we
Liberty
have to
City,
find it.
they can walk through a door with plaques that read, "No hidden content this way." After you climb up a giant ladder through the center of Lady Liberty, the player will find a massive beating heart suspended by chains in a red tinted chamber. A lot of unanswered questions remain.
That's cool, I like
Is
that.
the statue alive? Why is it suspended by chains? And why is it even there? It's weird, disturbing, and very
That's cool.
confusing. Library Ghost from Gears of War Judgment.
A lot of Gears
In
of War is on this
one-shot room
list.
located above the breach shot spawn,
Oh,
a
his
player
face
can
looks scary
throw
for a second.
grenade up into the rafters to knock loose a painting, which will fall on the wall opposite to the room entrance. Next to the portrait, there is a small scrap of paper that can only be destroyed via snub pistol. Once the paper is destroyed, a small orb will appear on the cog located on the painting wall. Small papers identical to the first one will then appear near all the
You have
paintings
to hit
on
it
the map.
again?
Destroying a paper will change the nearby portrait into something gruesome. Once all 8 of the papers are destroyed, return to
gosh.
the one-shot room and find the cog fully lit with all 8 glowing orbs. Approaching the painting will cause a reaper
Wow.
to phase out of it, scan through a
Wow.
book, and return back into the painting. Shooting
What is
the
it
painting
doing?
will teleport you to a secret tomb where you have to fight the Reaper on a one-on-one duel. The Reaper's health far exceeds any standard multiplayer character.
That is cool.
And spawns with 2 random weapons every time you enter the room. While killing the Reaper does not reward you with a unique medal or a weapon skin set, it does count as a kill towards your score, and can sometimes drop a booshka, which is the only way of getting one on this level.
Wow. You killed Death.
Yuboa from Yume Nikki. Yuboa is a
Oh, we saw
secret
this
Easter
one.
egg in the Japanese freeware game Yume Nikki, where the player
My mouse
controls a
disappeared
girl
for a
while she
second.
dreams. The game is very explorative. The Mannequin Head. Condemned. Criminal origins. At
Condemned?
Bard's department store, if the player gazed at the nearest mannequin at the right, before the enemy shows up, the mannequin's head will slowly turn toward the direction of the player and remain in that fixed position.
Once again, things that look human
Now,
that
the
aren't.
idea was for the player
Freak
to
me out
walk
the
away
most.
from the mannequin so that it whispers.
Mannequin. Oh!
This in turn will entice the
Oh,
player
I did not
to
like
turn
that.
around and notice the head already turned.
Sorry.
Haunted changing rooms. In St. Joseph's Secondary School,
That's a little
once
bit
players
spooky
enter
for
the
me.
changing rooms, only turn
I didn't like it
sinister
because it made it sound like it was whispering it behind me.
Strange supernatural forces are present. Often doors locking themselves, locker doors opening, or lights exploding.
Reminds me of the
hidden
hallway
Easter
level,
eggs here
the
are
school hallway
doors
level
the
in
players
Outlast
will
2?
wander through.
3?
If players attempted to go back,
What was
the
it called?
doors will violently close with no
Oh my
explainable
gosh.
reason.
I don't like that the door
Nothing
just got up
mentions
and
that
walked.
The level is haunted in any way. There's no
That is
reports on the
cursed.
matter. There's no dead children anywhere.
No, thank you.
In fact, all the player has to fight are crawlers and addicts.
Yeah, what the heck? I don't like that. That's not fair.
Crypt Scare from Mortal Kombat 9.
Mortal
In the
Kombat.
new Mortal Kombat, there's a place called the Crypt
Get over
where you
here.
can gain prizes such as alternate costumes or fatalities. The place is creepy enough. It consists of a dark graveyard / swampland divided into sectors, and you gain prizes in one sector by activating torture devices to
I was gonna
kill
say,
people,
it looks
such
like
as
torture
iron
devices.
maidens and racks. Players have stayed far away from the crypt, and for obvious reasons.
Oh my gosh.
These disturbing demons will suddenly flash on screen for a split second,
Just to scare you.
seemingly at random intervals.
That's funny.
Which caused a lot of fear amongst the gaming community.
Oh my goodness, that's funny. They don't even move. It's just they pop in on
Face
screen.
from Call of Duty Black Ops 2, Mob of the Dead.
What
When
the?
on
Why
the
is he
route
wearing
where
like
the
a
plane is
freaking?
assembled, the player is required to have a sniper rifle, such as the Barrett M82A1
Oh, I've
or
heard
the
of this one.
DSR-50. We must proceed to the far end of the route to the left of the runway. If the player scopes in on the firework display in the distance, a distorted picture of what appears to be Rusman's face will flash up on the
Oh my
screen for a
goodness.
split second. Why this happens and to what purpose remains a mystery.
Number 2.
Doom 3 Easter eggs. Hidden Face. When you start Doom 3 and wait, you will be given an intro with lots of text about the advancement of the UAC. Near the end, for a split second, a zombie skeleton face with one eye missing and a wide open mouth will appear on the planet. You must have a quick eye, because it lasts only a second. The Mirror. While wandering the toilets of the first few levels,
Gosh, you guys remember
there will
Bloody
be
Mary?
many mirrors placed above
That's
the
another one we
sinks.
should visit
However,
for
one
Spooky
of them
Story Saturday.
reveals a terrifying Easter egg.
Gosh, I feel like I've been quiet this entire time. I'm sorry. What the heck? Oh, it made you look all zombie.
Hidden messages on keypads. In the first few levels, you will encounter rooms with the pentagram symbol on the floor, surrounded by candles, where
I don't
demons spawn
like-
from. The
Chrissy, I
rooms
don't like
have
this.
keypads to
Wake
get into
up.
them, but some doors
Chrissy,
have
wake up.
keypads that are broken. If you look closely,
Oh.
you will see text.
Have you
saying
guys seen
something.
Event
When it
Horizon?
blinks,
That's
the
a
text
spooky
quickly
movie.
changes and says something like, "Hell waits
If
to
they made
kill
Event
you."
Horizon into a video game, oofed. I feel like that would lend itself to a good, like, Until Dawn style of video game.
The first bathroom you can enter is on the right-hand side, and a man will exit from it. If you venture to the far corner of the cubicles, you will hear strange whispering. almost as if the Venom error.
Until Dawn was a good time. Yes, Until Dawn was really fun.
Staff claimed that unexplained things were happening.
I want another game like Until Dawn, besides the Dark Picture anthologies. Oh, did you guys play The Quarry ever?
From the Game Boy camera.
Never played it?
The Game Boy camera allowed you to take a picture of yourself and edit it.
Nope. Oh no.
It was rather useless.
Did you at least play like the Dark Pictures anthology of games
and the screen resolution
that have come out so far?
And did not support color.
Oh, you didn't play either of them.
It had
What?
many complaints from users who had pressed the run button. The run button was meant for a minigame, but it wasn't the type of minigame that you would have expected. Pressing this button would make the game freeze and show you a number of vandalized and creepy faces.
I don't like that. Don't be so silly. Where are you running from? Don't be so silly. Where are you running from? Don't be so silly. Why would they do that? Album is empty. Bruh, skin for here. Ah, okay, we finished that. So now I must show you guys, let's see. Undead Nightmare trailer. Red Dead Redemption Undead Nightmare. Gosh, this was so cool. I loved Undead Nightmare. I'm pretty sure it was its own separate game that you could buy that was cheaper. Because I remember going to GameStop and buying the disc. 11 years ago? Ooh.
If you think about it, the uncanny valley is our mind's evolutionary solution to cause us as humans to be unnerved and scared of something that looks human but isn't. But how and why did our minds choose that evolutionary trait?
That is very strange.
Graves popping open and the undead rising up.
I mean, we'll lower it a bit so it's not too loud. God, I loved Undead Nightmare. You could ride the horses. Oh gosh. You had Bigfoot in it. Oh my gosh, wait, we need to look for the other one too. I want to find the one that's got the really cool... Is it this one? It's got the scary narrator dude.
What does a man do
yes.
when he comes home to find his woman possessed?
Possessed.
Breathing poison? No, it's not the fury of a woman scorned. It's something much more.
To me that means we as a species must have dealt with something in our past that tried to look human but couldn't quite look right.
Bruh, it's exactly that, man. That's freaky.
There is a new single-player story, and players will recognize some familiar faces for sure.
First hell walks the earth, then you turn up. Could my week get any worse?
Can my week get any worse?
Horrors in a land ravaged by an apocalyptic plague.
This land is doomed.
Yes, it's so much fun. I love it. I have it on my PlayStation 3. See? I gotta check. I'll ask my brother which console we have it on. Maybe I'll hook it up. Not today though. Hand's still injured.
Any defenses in their
Ooh.
search of brains and blood. Can you survive?
Cattle rustling and bank robbery are at an all-time low. But murder, blood drinking, and psychotic episodes seem to be somewhat prevalent.
Homes have been
I love
overtaken. Clean them out, or help survivors hold their ground against the zombie horde.
Gosh.
Excuse me if my efforts in salvation are interrupting your busy social calendar, John.
Search for missing persons.
Just find the girl. Missing presumed dead, I guess.
And bring them back to safe zones.
Goodness.
Their family will be ever so delighted.
The voice
Cover
acting.
is less important than keeping moving and gaining a good vantage point to take out the
They're
demonic
scary zombies
hordes.
too, because they freaking
But
run.
ammo is scarce, So use it wisely. Players can collect the 4 horses of the apocalypse. War leaves a trail of burning hellfire. Famine and pestilence are eternal and will never tire. The death horse is lurking as well, causing cranial combustion as you ride through hell.
So cool.
Mythical beasts roam darkened
I remember
forest
Bigfoot.
and glen. You might spot a Sasquatch now and then. But as we all know, with the undead, they keep coming unless you shoot them in the head. But don't just fear 2-legged demons. The plague has spread to bears, bats, cougars, and even your trusty mare. Survive if you can. Red Dead Redemption Undead.
Yeah, please. I think we have it on PlayStation 3, maybe. Oh, it's so cool. I love. Oh, I love Undead Nightmare. It's such a good trailer. Okay, let's see. What was the other one? Oh, Star Wars. Star Wars. Oh wait, no, it was Lego Star Wars. Lego Star Wars. Scary Easter egg? I need to find the one. Nope, it's not that one. Where could it be? No, there's this one. Lego Star Wars. Is it Skywalker Saga? Oh, it might. Maybe we can find it in this video. Let's check. Let me scrub through it real quick. See if I can. There's this really weird one with C. Not is it C3PO?
And look to the back corner opposite of said pictures. You'll find a lone portrait sitting on a table showing Obi-Wan and one young.
Nope. Oh man, it didn't
Those
show it.
memes that cropped up.
I need to find it. It's somewhere. Do scary. Oh yes, this creepy droid thing. Oh my gosh, no bot. That's what it is. That's what it's called.
The beginning of LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga was a beautiful adventure.
Yeah, this thing. We were playing it on stream when this happened.
And there's the droid, and you think everything's fine. And then in classic horror style, a Dutch angle goes up and zooms right into this droid's face and scares the shit out of you. Not even because it is insanely scary, but the fact that you think something's going to jump out at you. It is terrifying.
It's freaky. I hated it. We were just doing stuff, and then it freaking it was walking into a room, and the camera zoomed in on it.
And then come to find out that because you're only an we got places to go.
Did he do it? Did he discover it the same way? Yeah, that happened, and I was like, why did it show me that?
Am I supposed to care?
I remember being really confused. I was like, why did it zoom in on that? That's weird.
I needed to complete the game.
That was me on. I need to find that clip on stream because I was tripping. I'm like, what the
that
heck?
clip on a few of my social medias and a few people on TikTok.
But yeah, apparently its name is Nobot, and it.
Aging marketplace vendor who would tell the story of Nobot for 2 pagets, which is a type of currency on Tatooine. According to Jira, the story of the droid was that the 3PO unit had actually been witness to the murder of a young pregnant girl. Now, the murder of this young pregnant girl had been a huge thing on Tatooine, but some actually believed that Nobot was the killer of this young pregnant girl. Apparently, Nobot would play back an audio recording of this incident, featuring the young woman pleading for her life and screaming in horror as they killed her. Rumors also persisted that this droid was attached to the dark side or the spirits of the dark side. There were attempts to destroy Nobot and they would fail, and there was no reason that they shouldn't have failed. It just...
That's like freaky. Gosh, in a freaking Lego Star Wars game too. I remember. I was like, what the heck is going on? That was freaky. Okay, so let's get rid of that real quick. Boop, boop. Is there anything else to show today? I think we'll probably end the stream there, because I'm getting really tired, not feeling too well. Honestly, I think it might be my hand. It's getting like progressively more aggravated, I guess is the best word to say it. It's stinging a lot. So I think we're gonna end the stream there, and I'll probably just go to bed. Yeah, it's right now it's just sort of like, I don't know what the word is. Yeah. I think so. I think we'll end it here. Tomorrow, well, when I go in, I'll probably properly bandage it up or something, because it's, yeah. Any little touch of anything, it hurts. But yeah, thank you so much for coming to tonight's stream. Sorry it couldn't be a long one. Tomorrow we'll try and stream. If anything, I want to stream every day still, so we'll just go to like point and click games. So I only have to use one hand for those ones. But like, since it literally just happened today, I'm like just really tired and it hurts and I can't focus on anything right now. But yeah, thank you so much for coming to the stream, guys. Everyone have a good morning, a good afternoon, good evening, and good night. What did we do today? We talked about scary stories to tell in the dark. We read one of the stories, and then we just went on a little rabbit hole of spooky Easter eggs in video games. Thank you, Sky, for sending those links. They were definitely fun to check out. And yeah, gosh, my favorite one is probably the Scooby-Doo one. That one, that one is, ooh, they got them kids, man. They got those kids real good with that jump scare, because they purposely made the text really hard to read. I mean, me, myself, I was like, what does that say? And then the scary face popped up. 10 out of 10, very good. But yeah, we'll stick to point and click games tomorrow, if it's still this bad. But thank you so much for coming. Everyone get rest, drink water, eat food, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye!